All right, lads, welcome back to another stream. Forest against Borough. Somehow, I don't let me know how it's happened. We're 7 unbeaten. This is going to be tough there today against Neil Warnock for starters. It's going to be tough, but welcome, Luke, Henry, NFC Lover, Vibes, Jano, Meme Lord, of course. 13 in here straight away. That's insane. Pretty mental. This is the lineup. It's unchanged from the team that thrashed Millwall, which still kind of mad really that we actually put 3 past the team. But yeah, I'm happy with that, to be honest. You know, apart from Gavin being captain still, I think you can't really complain. This team won 3-0 the other day, so 3-1, sorry. So yeah, I think it's about right. When's it starting? About 4 minutes, mate. 4 minutes. I'm just going to tweet out on my Twitter. That's where you tend to tweet on Twitter, believe it or not. If you've not followed my Twitter, by the way, please do. There's a link below in the description, and there's also my Instagram there, which I really should post more on. But yeah, that's the team. That's the team, lads. If you've not seen Borough's side, then it's here. We've got a Sombalonga playing, of course. That's their team. I know pretty much all of them. Yeah, I don't really. Obviously, they lost their last game to Birmingham at home. Again, they should have really won. Birmingham are not much better than us, really, are they? So, yeah, I think that's got to give us hope. The fact that they lost to Birmingham the other day, and we're 7 unbeaten. If we can win this, I think that's a real statement that we can continue this. And you never know what could happen going into the second half of the season. Maybe we could somehow push for we won't go up this season, come on, let's be realistic, but maybe get top 10. Who knows the way it's going? It's a long way to go, to be fair, but who knows? I'm being optimistic for once. Sorry, I missed some of the people. Johnny's in here. How you doing, mate? He says 3-1 Forest. Great team. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's going to be high scoring, to be honest. I think it's going to be like 1-1 or maybe 1-0. Either way, I don't think it's going to be too high scoring, because the last 2 games against Borough, it's been 1-0 to Borough, of course, when we went to their ground a few weeks ago. Months more like. The last time they came to our ground, we drew 1-0. Yates loves a goal against Forest. He plays for Forest. Yates loves a goal against Borough, of course. And then, obviously, when we went to the Riverside before the first lockdown, we drew 2-2. So, yeah, it tends to go pretty well, kind of, against Borough. Not a bad record, really. The last time we beat them, though, was not last season, the season before. We beat them 3-0, of course, which was one of the few games where Carvalho played a blinder, if you remember that. That was mental. 19 people in here. Appreciate that very much, everyone. And, of course, if you've not liked the stream, then please do. All helps. And subscribe. And speaking of that, I just want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed recently, because in the last 3 days, I've gained like 20 subscribers, which is, for someone of my size, pretty mental. That video I did the other day of ranking every Forest player, it's just absolutely smashed it in every way. I can't remember the last time my video did that well, so thank you very much to everyone that watched that. Mental. 2-0 Forest, says Star. Don't want to say your last name because I'll get it wrong. 1-0 Forest, says Connor, though. 2-1 Forest. 2-1 Forest. Another one. And the person says, how you doing, Liam, as well? Did somebody say top 6? No, come on. It's not going to happen, lads. Yeah, if we get top 6, that's one of the biggest comebacks ever, in my opinion. We were literally in the relegation zone on New Year's Day, and then we get top 6. No, that'd be insane if we did that. I don't see it, though. David, Trump is no longer president. What do you think? I couldn't really care less, mate, to be honest. 1-1 says Luke. I'll take a draw against Borough, but I think we need to be winning, especially when we're at home, you know. And we were close to getting a win, a draw at their place. So I wouldn't mind it too much, really. There's other games going on, of course. Norwich should be in Bristol. That started a bit earlier. Jordan Hugill put them in front. Norwich are doing well, of course. Yesterday, we had Reading beat Coventry 3-0. Somehow, Derby beat Bournemouth when they literally lost to Rotherham. that's just the championship for you. Watford beat Barnsley 1-0, and we've got Cardiff QPR, Brentford Luton, Huddersfield, Millwall, and Birmingham v Preston as well today. So quite a few games. Literally, what is wrong with you all? The comments is just nothing but bong. It's just, why are you so obsessed with Gaitang, lads? Come on. How could you not put bong in the bong tier? Lads, it was quite serious sarcasm. I don't want to let you know about that. I was trying to keep it somewhat realistic. All right. Right. See, I'll come on at half time. Yep, of course, mate. Of course. Biden's now president. No offense, me, my lord. I don't really care about politics. So, you know, and plus the fact it's a controversial subject, isn't it? So, 4-0, presuming to Forest. I'll be amazed if we win 4-0 against particularly someone like Borough. But we did it a few years ago, but a lot's changed, hasn't it, since then? So the comments are moving that quickly. People are just spamming bong. I'll have to keep scrolling back up. I could tell Rads is going to entertain us. Well, I mean, I try my best, of course. So, you know, thanks very much, mate. 22 in here. Thanks for that, lads. Any videos coming up? Yes, actually. Quite rare that I do it these days. But there's a match preview tomorrow for the Swansea game. And that is that's because I got Tristan. If you know about Tristan, he's been in my streams occasionally. He's a Swansea fan, and we both decided to do a preview together. And I've also done that on his channel as well. So, yeah, that's that tomorrow. And, of course, we're going to be actually doing a watch-along together at the weekend too, which is going to be great. Yeah, it's nearly started. I think they're having a round of applause because I forgot what his name was. But, yeah, they're just showing respect. Can't remember who it's for, though. It's easier to be entertained because Forest are actually winning. Very true. Yeah, it does help, doesn't it? Norwich in the Prem, Iron Week, Norwich in the Championship, unlimited power. Pretty much. They're just a yo-yo club. That's literally what they are. What do you think of Alex Mighton? Fantastic. Needs to be starting every game, in my opinion, because he's been brilliant. Very skillful. Flair. Top player. Yeah, that's who it is. Long name. That's who it is. I can't say his name though. Believe it or not. When have I ever been able to not say a player's name? Never. Can't believe we're near. We could be 8 without defeat if we don't lose today. That doesn't sound right for Forest. A Sombalonga playing against us, of course. Is he going to score against us today? Hopefully not. Love to see it. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Yeah, Henry. Yes, not that. Yes, I am. Apparently, it's not been the greatest of starts because Swansea had a chance. Not Swansea. Soon we play Swansea. Apparently, Borough had a chance quite early on. I'm not watching it, of course, because I follow Rip You Off. Luke says last. How long is the preview? A little bit longer than they used to be. It's about 11, 12 minutes. Basically, we're not talking to each other live. It's half the video is me, half of it's basically Tristan, really. But yeah, go and subscribe to Tristan if you haven't already. Very good guy. Makes some good stuff. Definitely go and give him a watch, lads. He's been in my streams occasionally before. If you may have seen him before. I'm not sure at the weekend whether I can actually get guests on or not. It might be one of the very few times I won't be able to, because basically we're going to be live on both our channels. So I'm going to be a guest on his channel, but at the same time I'm streaming on my channel and he's going to be in the same. So I'm not really sure how it's going to interfere. A little bit of a shame, but because, like, say for instance I get someone like LJP on, he'll be on Tristan's channel as well. So I don't really know how it's going to work. We might just have to not do it for that one stream. But yeah, we'll just go with it. It'd be different. It'd be a very different kind of stream I've never done anything like I've had a guest on before. Yeah, I was saying earlier about the amount of subscribers we've gained. For context, the last stream I was on 1.35k subscribers. We're now on 1.38k. That's mental. Thank you, lads, for that. Right. Why are people spamming? Can you not spam, lads? I'd rather you not spam. Just E. 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 What's wrong with you all, boys? What's wrong with you all? Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. No, spam all you like. Type E if you hate Derby. Yes, I'll join in then. I'll join in by all means. Blush just says bong, of course. It's to be expected on this channel, isn't it? Just bong. What's actually wrong with my chat? It's just bloody hell.
Christie takes the throw short into Ryan Yates. Comes back for Christie. Yates still offering himself down the line as a potential option. Christie threatened to go one way and then the
reason we're doing so well is because Bong is secretly the manager. What do I say? I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say. Right, so the stats aren't looking in our favour so far. They've had 2 shots in the first few minutes and 72% possession. But they are by far and away the hardest team he's played for quite a while, so it's not going to be easy, this one.
Just took a slightly too heavy a touch, and out it goes for Marcus Bettinelli to prepare to clear from right to left. So Forest need to wake up.
How are we all doing there, boys? How are we all doing? 25 people in there, though. Good to see it. And of course, if you want to ask me anything, just feel free to put it in the comments. I don't expect this to be easy.
And Bristol City has been underway. Well, they're in the 52nd minute, and Norwich still leading Bristol City by 1-0. Millwall, one of the other 7 o'clock kickoffs.
I love how 90% of the chat is spamming bong. That's basically it, really, isn't it? That's what my community is. Lads, you've actually got quite a serious addiction. Instead of the city ground, it should be the bong ground. There's something wrong with you all. There really is. It's John Robertson's birthday. Indeed, it is. It is. Legend.
Of the 2 brilliant left-footed strikes he hit on Saturday. This one goes high and wide.
He hardly even kicks the ball, and yet he's the main focal point of my channel, pretty much, isn't it? That's basically what we do. I don't know whether you didn't hear or someone else asked, but I said earlier, mate. But yeah, quality lad, quality player.
Alex Mighton, Kappa was in there as well. All came out to venture to Amiobi.
You know, one day you think, oh, I might be a YouTuber one day. I never thought I'd have a community where they just spam a footballer's name. Gaitang Bong. Of all the players, it's Gaitang Bong. That's what we've created, really, isn't it? When is everyone's birthday? Type in the English. Type in the comments if you want. Can you do a ratings of favourite moments on your channel? Favourite Forest moments? Potentially. Owly. Can Owly get the camera back in focus? He sometimes does that. Professionalism is just an absolute... It's unreal. There! It's in focus. Progress. Progress. Hey, Tristan, mate. How you doing? How you doing, mate? We've got a Borough fan in here. Love to see it. How you doing, Luke? How you doing, mate? That's confusing now. I've got 2 Lukes in the chat. 25th of May, apparently, is Rocket League Games' birthday. Love to see it. How you doing? Oh, is that Kenzie? I hope I don't say your name wrong. May 9th. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Luke, there's someone else in the chat called Luke. Basically. 14th of December, 8th of November.
7 minutes on the clock. defensive work for Forest to do. They line up about 5 yards outside the penalty area. And in that line, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Middlesbrough players waiting to make the run from McNair's delivery to the edge of the penalty
I
area.
bet Bong went back in time, disguised himself as Brian Clough and won us the European Cup.
Sends it back into the penalty area and it bounces once and into the arms of Brice Samba, who's looking to get Forest away quickly.
Good to hear, Luke.
Bowls it out in the end for the right-hand side for Cyrus Christie, the fullback. Christie, cross half.
Yeah, credit to the ground staff, yeah. Because the pitch was covered up with bloody a sheet because it was raining, so much credit to them for that. Cloughie was from Middlesbrough. Was he really? I think he was actually.
Neat 1-2 between Christie and Cafu down the right-hand side. And Cafu tries to give it back to Christie, keeps it in play near the corner flag, swings over the cross. That's going to go out of play.
I mean, that's kind of like it's a nice thing to say, Alfie. Love your content, Forest are crap. Normally we're crap. Right now we're actually playing rather well. Luke, there's someone else in the chat also called Luke. Okay, that's why. It's not hard to understand, mate. You can't say Forest are crap. Because you are. Well, Borough are doing considerably better than us this season, to be honest. So, debatable. So we're now spamming Owley. We're now spamming Owley. This is why. Is it? For those of you new here, you're thinking, why is there an owl in my setup? Why am I obsessed with apple juice? This isn't even my doing. I mean, the apple juice one was kind of because I just did an intro where I drank apple juice for some reason about a year ago. Not seen much of Bong, but I have heard that you guys think he's terrible. In reality, he is, yes, Tristan. But my comment section seems to think that he's the best of all time. Might be quite extreme sarcasm at the same time, but so we've got 3 Lukes in here now, apparently. Okay, this is confusing. Spam N if you hate Derby and Reading. Well, Bray would go into overload, wouldn't he?
Here's McKenna though up to halfway, plays it down the left-hand side. That's a really good ball. And the cross gets Dale Fry. Turn it away into touch ahead of
nice apple juice. Never gonna forgive you for giving us whatever it is. Yeah, I've seen quite a few Borough fans do criticise him. I mean, I'll take him back. So, do you mind if you give him us back, mate? Sounds like you'll be fine with that happening.
Dale Fry up to halfway. Somber longer wrestling match with McKenna. They end up both on the floor, and Forest get the free kick, which is taken quickly out to the right-hand side by Yates to Christie. Christie now for Grabban, who's wide right again. A couple of times he's appeared on that right wing so far in the game.
Yeah, I have Harry Land. I just went off the stream for a moment and I went to check the comments. It's just N. What can I say? Gladly, right. So you quite clearly aren't a fan of him. I'm just gonna check the other scores, but I can tell you them right now if you want, Tristan. Tell you right now. It's all 0-0 bar Norwich beating Swansea. Not Swansea, that's your team. Beating Bristol City. Huddersfield Millwall's kicked off as well. And Birmingham Preston was also later on. It's a very weird kickoff time, isn't it? 7 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, I don't rate Christie quite honestly, Luke. So you're happy to give us a Sombalonga back. I don't mind. I mean, he's not your player anymore, but what do you make of Lolly this season? He's not the same player. Quite simply, he needs to get his form back. But the only way he can do that is if he actually starts getting game time, isn't it? Where's Bray? He's a part-time mod. Okay, he comes in when he wants, doesn't he? Yeah, pretty much 0-0.
kind of prevent.
60. What? Why are you spamming 69?
Which is the kind of thing you see yellow cards given
Okay.
most of the time.
Trying to made sure that the referee was well aware of that fact, and he has got a yellow.
He has 12 minutes in. Sidney Mawson goes in the notebook.
Kevin Blackpool down.
So if we win this, we're up to 17th, the dizzying heights of 17th. We get,
Is
is it? No.
2 hands on hips.
Actually, I don't think we can go up to 16th. I
Now back to,
I think Mill will have to get battered for us to go up to 16th because he'll be on the same points if we win this. But they've got -3 goal difference. We've got -8.
Wasted the free kick. It's overhit by Worrell. Out wide to the left-hand side. Sails over the head of Ribeiro and out for a throw to Middlesbrough. Halfway.
Tell me about it, mate. I didn't ask for this. I never asked for this. I didn't. I can assure you of that. I'd love to just read my chat. Oh, David, what do you think of the game? Not bong, 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 but that's literally all I get. That's all my chat is. 22 people watching this. Yeah. We're quite a strange channel, but I appreciate it if you'd like to join our community. 22 likes. If you've not liked the stream, please do. Please like the stream and subscribe. Of course. Got a question. What's your favourite Forest memory and why? Well, it says a lot that mine isn't anything to do with us winning anything. Probably beating Arsenal was up there a few years ago. It wasn't very nice circumstances, but staying up against Ipswich was pretty good. And that's funny, isn't it? Because we're now 1-0 down. And bloody Assombalonga scores. Absolutely hate to see it. Assombalonga. Pain. Pure pain. Assombalonga. You just knew it would be him. You knew it would be him, didn't you? It just had to be Assombalonga. Oh, we're back to pain now. We're back to pain. Says a lot, really, doesn't it? As soon as you face a tough side, we're back to type. That it says a lot, really. Oh, pain.
Very, very easily. He got to the corner penalty on the right hand side and fizzed the ball across the face of 6 yards.
Pain.
And I'm thinking we'll be all right. That somebody will get there first. I'm not sure why of this even move. It's a step up pass. I just step up a half a yard.
What do I say?
Spacing behind on 6 yard box where someone was actually just stood there. It looked, like I say, it was so simple. 6 yards, well, literally 6 yards down, middle of the goal. Side foot. No one near him wasn't going to miss that. But the replays might tell us at some point if he certainly was offside. But I just felt somebody there stepped up for offside.
Oh, wait, it's not updated yet. It's going to update. Pain.
It was nobody around him. And the 6
Pain.
yard box, him in particular, somebody has to be around him.
Well, Forest have been
Pain. That's all I can say. Just pain.
Defensively from the first few seconds of the game. That right side again has caused problems.
Of all the players, it's Assombalonga comes back to haunt us. You literally kept us into this division a few years ago, and this is how you repay us. Disgraceful. I mean, that's what it's his job, isn't it? So, you know.
From right to left, down goes Yates. Challenge with Assombalonga, and free kick is given Forest way.
We're now back to type, then, are we? We get. You just knew it would happen, didn't you? 7 games ago unbeaten, and now it's just back. Literally all the comments back to normal. That's all it is.
Maybe that Cyrus Christie was playing him onside at the back post.
Why is it? It's 1-0. Trust me, it's 1-0. Pain. Well, we've had a bit of positivity the last few weeks. It's now back to type, really, isn't it? So Tristan, they expect to win for Swansea at the weekend, most likely.
Forest are 1-0 down. Their former striker. And it has been a good start.
Please, come on, lads. Can we prove a point that we, as soon as we, why does it keep going back to 0-0? I'll take that, but that's not the score.
Half down the left-hand side. Ribeiro takes, gets it back, sends it forward, and headed away easily by Fry. Comes up to Assombalonga again. He back heels to try and get Tavernier in. Worrell steps in and sends it forward towards Grabban. Knocked away from him. So heads it back across halfway.
Can we please just prove a point and say, okay, we can't just have to, apart from Stoke away, we can only beat teams that are pretty terrible, just like we are. But as soon as you play any kind of top team, we just lose. Let's not do that, lads. I'll take a draw at home if we can just get a goal, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Mighton goes chasing after it. Will he keep it in play? Only by stopping it. And that presents it on a plate for Dijksteel to take away. Dijksteel up to halfway for Sombalonga. Lays it off first time into midfield.
Oh, that's deflated the entire stream, hasn't it?
Plays it aimlessly into the Forest half for Worrell to go back
Pain.
and retrieve.
Yeah, watching every time we get the ball with Bree Samba, I'm watching Ryan Yates goes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to Luke coming on at half time then. Because Luke's fuming.
On the left wing now, very deep.
Carl's one forward down the inside left channel. There's a touch from Dijksteel, but that takes it to Graben, who's 30 yards.
We never do it this way, do we?
For Ribeiro on the overlap. There is Ribeiro's overlap. He crosses, goes just behind Amiobi at the back post. Christie is following in, and it goes out of play off Duncan Watmore, who was tracking back with Cyrus Christie. And Forest will end up with a throw. Move. Long throw.
We're back to type.
McKenna on the way up.
Christie drying the ball on his shirt.
High bloke right down here and everything.
Along with Amiobi in the penalty area. So to Graben and Mighton. Looking to pick up any pieces. He goes towards the near.
Right.
Comfortably. Clearance from Morsey, though, is picked up by Yates. Now Cafu back out wide to Christie down the right-hand side. Level with the edge of the penalty area. Curls over across towards the back post. It's beyond everybody. And it'll go out of play for a throw on the far side.
Oh, I don't know what to say now.
19 gone.
I actually don't know what to say right now. So ask me some questions, lads. I'm not just sat here being depressed as always.
Just want to say the goal came from that side with Johnny House and making a break.
Sombalonga. Brits. You gave me unreal memories, you did. And this is how you repay us all these years later. You kept us in the Championship a few years ago. This is how you repay us. How could you? You just joined BORO for the money. Sideways move. Yeah. Yeah. Disgusting.
Just overstretched to try and get control of it back again and brought down McNair inside the BORO penalty area. And it'll be a free kick for the visitors, which Marcus Bettinelli is going to take.
I worded it wrong. I mean, if I was a Forest fan, I would probably have a change to support a team like Liverpool. Would you look at that? Ah, Kanan. Thankfully, Woods isn't with me. So he can't bully you. So that's all we've been doing to you on Twitter recently. None of you understand what I mean by that, but Kanan will. So, yeah, can you believe it? We're losing a game of football. 7 games unbeaten, but we're now back to type and we're losing after 24.
Free kick, and Yates takes it backwards for the goalkeeper, who moves it quickly. Samba out to the left-hand side for first McKenna. Now
you broke my heart now. For some longer.
It actually comes to Cafu on the corner of the box, but
kept us up. That game against Ipswich all them years ago. We shouldn't have been in that position. It was a horrible situation to be in, but it was a fantastic memory. You know, smashed Ipswich, stayed up, and then you come back to haunt us on a cold Tuesday night in Nottingham, playing for Middlesbrough. You didn't even go to a Premier League team. You went to BORO. Massive step up, mate, innit? Pain. I mean, that's uncalled for, isn't it? That's very uncalled for, Kanan. Very uncalled for. British Sombalonga. Overrated. Never rated him anyway. Terrible guy. He's still got a Forest shirt on Wikipedia. Because even Wikipedia knows this is where he belongs.
most note takers, it runs out for a goal.
Oh, well, it's been a while since we lost, hasn't it? It's been we haven't lost for over a month. That's, you know, we were never gonna last, were we? It was nice while it lasted to go 7 unbeaten, wasn't it? So, I mean, you never know, but Forest fans know all too well this season, and just in general, when we go behind, we very rarely turn it around. We have to be leading a game to win it, really. It's very rare that we turn it around. So that's encouraging, really, isn't it?
So it remains 1-0 to Middlesbrough.
Got my mate who supports Arsenal piping up to me. I'm just going to say you're 11th in the league. I think that's about fair, really, isn't it? Went another 10th, aren't they? Still not great.
12 yards or so inside the Forest half.
I'm not looking forward to this watch along with Tristan, because if Swansea win, which they most likely will, it's going to get a load of abuse on Tristan's stream, aren't I? Disgraceful. I'm used to that though, aren't I, really? So.
5 yards or so before crossing towards the edge of the penalty area. Saville wins the header, but can only nod it tamely towards goal. And Samba clears out to the right-hand side for Amiobi, who controls nicely. Amiobi running diagonally through the Middlesbrough half, but eventually he's crowded out. Bowler sends it back to Bettinelli, who clears first time.
I've always hated Middlesbrough. Always hated Middlesbrough. Yeah, never been my team. Conor Horan to English. Conor Horan to Swansea. Very good signing. Very good signing. I'd love them to come to us. But why would he join a team at the bottom end of the Championship?
Worrell under a bit of pressure. He lays it off to McKenna. Then Yates plants one forward towards Graben. Couldn't control it.
No members of Vetchfield when Swans have played there a year. As the year the Liberty was opened. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I don't remember Vetchfield either, so.
Working it back towards halfway. So gives it to Ribeiro. Ribeiro again, 10 yards into the Middlesbrough half. Thought about the ball long down the right-hand side for Christie, and then changed his mind, laid it off short for Worrell. It's 15 yards into Borough territory as he rolls it forward.
There's fencing around the Vetch, but there is a bit of broken fence where you can get it, but there's lots of weeds. Are you talking about Vetchfield? Oh, fun fact. Oh, Akinfenwa scored for. Did he play for Swansea? Okay, I didn't even know that. I wish I could watch along with you, but I can't. No problem, man. If you can't be here for whatever reason, no problem. Cheer me up a bit, lads. Please like the stream. I'd appreciate it. You know, let's get to 30 likes at least. You know, cheer me up. Hello. Back to type. You know it. Back to type.
1-0. Sumbalonga score.
Yep.
That is classic. Even all.
All these years later, this is how he repays us. Just how he repays us.
Signing from Peterborough, didn't we? Was it Peterborough?
Yeah. This is how he comes back to haunt us.
Well, that's always the way, isn't it?
Brentford beating Luton as well.
Anyway. Evening all. Hope we're all well. In good spirits. PWR. Yes, welcome, sir. Hello, how are you? Cool, blimey, Charlie. Well, I would have thought we'd have been 1-0 up by now. But the game isn't over. We could come back and score 2 goals.
Why would we 1-0 up before?
So it's best to be positive. I mean, yeah, okay. Let's have a draw. Now let's have a win. Come on, you Reds. Ali's very excited, you can tell. Luke, hello, sir. I'm just going to call you the long name, K 2.0. Hello. How are you? How is everybody? David, how are you?
Depressed again.
Everyone spam Rad Dad in the chat. What does that mean? Okay, don't bother telling me.
You're not.
Henry,
modern
hello,
enough.
sir.
So Forest will try and work something different this time. Big guns are on.
Tristan, Shamai, how are you, sir? Looking forward to the Swansea game.
Neil Warnock's talking quite loudly to the fourth official.
No, I'm not very hopeful about the Swansea game, to be honest.
Well, they are second.
Yeah, they're a good quality side, Swansea. I've
And
always
we
liked
may
them.
be 19th in the division. So
Tristan, can you remember when Swansea beat Bradford in the League Cup? Were you aware of your team then? Where are they? Oh, second, yes. So they haven't lost in the last 5, and we haven't lost
oh, we're down to 20th.
in the last 5.
We could be 17th.
But don't forget, we're one place against Wayne Rooney's Derby County.
I never wanted to be 17th just to make us look half decent. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. We're not 17th.
17th, really?
We were earlier, but we're now down to 20th because we're now, believe it or not, losing a game of football
Right,
again.
so we're half an hour into the first half. Anything can happen. Anything. You know what? I've got nothing to review. We've done biscuits, we've done Chris. What else did you do? Chocolate. That's obviously the next thing to do. 1-0 down. Are you sure you've printed that right? Should it be 1-0 us?
I've always hated us on the longer.
Well, he kept us up that year against Ipswich, didn't
Always
he?
been overrated, hasn't he?
Paris, welcome. That's a cool name, isn't it? Paris. So, David, what's your thoughts on the new president?
Thank you.
We've got an...
I thought that was 2 then. If Samba longer gets another against us, no. Just no. Can't have that.
This is the joys, guys, of being a Forest fan. Bliss and then massive disappointment, back to bliss and disappointment again. Norwich 2-0 up, according to Henry. Oh, we're just watching Coro. Okay, Tristan, go and watch Coro.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. Coro, people who watch Coro, these people like my Carol.
Okay, right. So,
Just got to imagine a young lad watching Coro, to be honest. It's your choice. If you want to watch it, go for it. And
quite
EastEnders.
stereotypical.
What?
Very stereotypical.
Well, yeah, it is, but I'm just basing it on things I know. Norwich 1-0 up and against Bristol City, my lovely. Okay. Any other results? Watford 1 up. Derby 1 last night.
Brentford.
Sorry. Wayne Rooney's Derby County. I keep getting it wrong. That's the official title now, you know. Brentford, Luton. Yeah, I think Swansea will go up. Norwich will probably go up and then back down again.
Well, they've got another same down from the same position, almost the same position, maybe a little bit further out.
I think it's more identical. Yeah, the same.
This has been an awful performance so far.
I'm not even surprised. I'm not surprised. This is what happens when you put an unchanged team that just walks over a team. They don't click again the next game for some reason. It always tends to happen.
Scarlett, what you've done there, you've got Stingray mixed up with Captain Scarlett. Are you showing your age now? Because I knew that instantly. Tristan Traders, why? You can watch Coro if you want, and EastEnders. And what's the other? I don't watch any of this soap, so I don't know. What's the other ones?
Emmerdale.
Oh, the Yorkshire one, Emmerdale, the Knolls. Leicester 6, Man U 0. Really?
1-0 ahead, and it could have been more.
Okay, I'll go and watch the repair shop in half an hour. That's showing my age.
Okay.
So this is Radio Nottingham we got on. So obviously Steve Hodge.
It tends to be the case. When we listen
Okay,
to
got you.
Forest, I'd say.
Why is that then? Because it's Forest.
No, it's not actually Radio Nottingham. It's
Just realised.
Lancashire, Radio Lancashire.
Radio Lancashire. Okay.
Because we're Lancashire, aren't we?
Oh yeah, Lancashire born and bred me.
Lancashire Moors.
From whereabouts in Lancashire from? I'm from
Arsenal area of Lancashire.
the Arsenal area of Lancashire. Yes. Excuse me. What are you talking about? Bong. Oh, here we go with Bong. Somebody's mentioned Bong. Lord's mentioned Bong.
No, earlier the chat was just spamming Bong left, right, and centre.
Des Walker, an absolute brilliant centre half. He was like a sweeper.
Every goal kick actually that they get.
I mean, Lord, I don't think that's very true, mate.
What I've been doing in lockdown, I've been working. I'm a key worker, by the way. Working.
I've not been anywhere since Christmas Eve.
So why is this chat so weird?
Because we're all mental. We support Forest for
Because
starters.
yes, Forest.
We're Forest fans. That explains why we're so obsessed with bong, apple juice, and an owl.
Whatever, smoking half some.
Jesus. Whatever the whole chat is smoking, more like Scarlet, really.
Do you know what? I haven't got a drink. Oh, half time.
Vibes, what's wrong with you, mate? It's just you're just spamming bong, bong, bong. You are quite bored. You're quite bored, mate.
You know, you're spelling it all mental. Oh, he's spelling it in different languages so the whole world knows about bong. Owen, hello, sir.
And it's also given Middlesbrough another chance.
So what kit of Middlesbrough got on? Because it's a clash of colours.
They're blue one.
Blue.
McNair is left.
He's wearing that.
Oh, yeah, that's the kit they had in the 70s. Blue and like a Inter Milan kit.
This one closer in, 20 odd yards out, near post, and it's going to bounce, ricochet twice, and then Yates just stabs it away for a corner kick.
But at least we've got, well, I say we, the Americans have got a decent president now. Nice kit, yeah.
Brits, disgusting.
Is that just now?
That's him celebrating.
I didn't recognise him. You see, if I scored against my old team, I wouldn't celebrate. I'd just sort of like get back into my own role, ready for the re-kick.
He's their captain.
And he's the captain as well. I don't like strikers.
Both teams, their striker, the captains today.
So who's our captain then?
Grabban does.
Grabban's a captain. It should be. What about Joe?
It should be Joe, but it isn't. He's 13.
I don't know, two of those.
Who?
British Thumbelunga and Howson.
You heard of Johnny House? Okay.
Subs. No. All right, so City Villa. Well, City win that, then they go top.
So that's an area we certainly have to improve on, but it would help by not getting free kicks away in dangerous areas so often. Yeah.
Right, put the comments back up soon.
This is just bong, basically. It's really.
Among the things they've done
Still
well,
trying to read it.
conceding silly free kicks in that sort of area.
I am Iron Man. God.
It's free kick after free kick.
Which one? One or two?
Well, I've been up to very little because I can't go anywhere. But making
Kenzie,
videos and stuff. Really, that's about it.
I have been working because I'm a key worker. All I do all day long is make keys.
That's the most dad joke of all time.
Well,
guys.
I'm a dad, I'm allowed, I've got a certificate and a badge and everything, so I can.
10 minutes to go until half time.
Hang on.
Pitch is fantastic. To say all that rain we've had, you know, in the 70s, that would have been like a ploughed field. I remember going to Meadow Lane to see Knots please somebody, and it was literally like a ploughed field with the bad weather. Robbo's birthday, yep.
Down the left-hand side now
A video somewhere.
Oh, where's the goal against Ipswich in the Charity Shield, is it?
I showed you this earlier.
Yeah, I know, that's why I remember it. Archie Gemmell. Oh, what a team, look. Viv Anderson, Shilton, O'Neill.
Goal scored by Assombalonga after 14 minutes. 9 left until
Right,
half time. Bowler to Assombalonga, gives it back to Bowler now. Saville in
Bong, Owley, Apple Juice, Mr. Radford.
First time cross now from House and his
Raddad, sorry, yes.
And then Mike plays a ball down the right hand side for Cafu to go.
So Man City won, got 1-0 up.
He tries to knock it past Howson, and Howson.
Everyone's spam. That's all you've been doing the entire stream.
So you know when you see just a single letter, is that spamming? Is it?
This is spamming.
Oh, I see what you've done there. You're doing it now.
That's spamming.
It's like an
I'm
epidemic.
just doing it over and over again.
When will the next FIFA 21 episode video?
Next week, mate. There isn't any this week because I've got other stuff. 2 streams.
Donkey the best. Cool name. We've been useless as usual. But being a Forest fan, keep the faith. We haven't lost yet, have we? It's not even off. When's off time? 5 minutes, 6 minutes, is it?
That's where we don't want to be. It's the side of the pitch that's caused Forest.
Yeah, stop spamming, you spammers. So somebody spammed straight away.
Could have been more. Was almost more.
So predictions for the Swansea game, David?
2-0 Swansea.
I think Swansea will. They'll actually be doing us a favour. Could get knocked out of the cup. We'll concentrate on avoiding relegation and finishing above Derby. That's a good season as far as I'm concerned.
Cross halfway for Mighton. Can't control it. Runs away from him and out for a throw.
We're playing Wolves without their Portuguese all-star cat. Yeah, Wolves have got a strong Portuguese.
Saying no particular rush.
PWR, you don't have to apologise, honestly.
Goes down the line now. Headed on and then Saville down the.
No, I'm not mad with anybody.
Sombalonga cleared by McKenna. Down the line to Ribeiro. Cafu lays it back into midfield.
Well, this is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? It's all been absolutely lovely so far. Have you got that chocolate already? I got you.
Amazing. No, not that.
All right. I bought some. Went shopping earlier.
No, I haven't.
Okay, I bet mine. I do like chocolate. This stream isn't delayed. So what's all the ones mean? Is that spamming as well? What's the ones mean? It's about a goal.
Middlesbrough have had plenty of set pieces so far.
Everyone spam one. All right, that has to give us some luck. Okay, right. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Spamming. So you're doing it now. Right, I'm going to do it. Oh, I can't reach my phone. Just there. Oh, I like when you put it into Milan shirt, David. Very good.
Been there quite a while.
Okay. Well, what about your Dortmund shirt that I've got you? Where's that?
Explain how I can fit it in. Because I'd like to actually wear some of them.
You could wear it.
Literally what I said.
Oh, did you?
Yes, very easy. 2 swings and misses within 10 seconds of each other.
Right, Dad, spamming when you write loads of stuff at once. Okay, thanks for that.
Next stream.
So why don't you tell me
next stream, what's spamming? It's going to happen.
Look, I can't remember stuff from one day to the next, so you're going to have to repeat all this on Saturday at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock Saturday.
No.
4.
3.
3. It is 3. Potato. Everybody spam potato. Is that how you spell potato? Because I'm dyslexic, you see. You could be putting anything as far as I'm concerned. Right, David, have you got any paint that wants looking at? You can watch paint dry. I'll bring some chocolate to review. We could review some of your chocolate over there. Go and get it. Go and get it.
What are you doing?
Go and get that chocolate.
Why do you come in the streams? You just wind me up.
That's part of being a dad. You're allowed to wind your children up.
Maybe it's the 12 bar.
12 bar. Made by Cadbury's. I think they're based in Birmingham. Are they? Yeah, we went to Cadbury World, remember? Oh, you were too little, though. Remember going to Cadbury World?
This is how boring the game is. We're talking about Cadbury World.
Can you remember going to Cadbury World? Right. It's in Birmingham.
Briefly, actually.
Yeah. And they showed us how to make chocolate. And this is made of chocolate, and it tastes like... No.
Chocolate.
No, I'm getting a chocolatey. Getting a chocolatey flavour. Very, very, very chocolatey. All I'm getting from this is chocolate. Chocolate. Chocolate is like medicine.
Okay.
A bit slow to get back up to his feet. I think he's going to be okay. He's trying to now.
You've got 22 people watching.
Us eating chocolate.
Watching us eat chocolate.
We're going to make that change. Push Cafu deeper, wouldn't you? Yeah, could do, yeah. And then you've got the likes of the more forward players at Molly or
It's purple. There's the thing. You know the railway station at Bourneville in Birmingham? Everywhere is painted this colour. Is Bourneville aware?
On halfway, throw for Forest.
To make chocolate where Cadbury's on. That's interesting.
Fascinating, is that there?
Goal to nil down. Christie throws it to Cafu.
Come on.
Keep the change.
To Christie, now Yates. Inside his own half. Finding McKenna away to the left, and McKenna with a little bit of space again to get out across halfway.
See, can't catch Lordy out though.
Waits to measure the pass to Ribeiro down the left-hand side. Ribeiro now with the cross. Howson volleys away.
No, I think you was only about 5, weren't you?
Brought down by Worrell.
I went with my school.
Halfway.
Right, but I took you. You and I went.
Johnny Howson in this first half. He's
I've been twice then.
here's a good ball from Yates down the left.
Yeah, yeah, some chocolate. Pass it. There you go. You got it. Normally works that way, so.
Apparently we're goats. I don't fancy being a goat. I think I'd like to be.
Please stop.
What? Right, thoughts on the beard, guys. Should I keep it or should I shave?
Do both.
Oh, just do right. Okay, yeah. This year so far, I haven't had a shave.
I finally
like
trimmed
a tramp.
my fake beards the other day, so.
Should let me go bong.
No, I actually worry about you lads mentally. Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, it's called supporting Nottingham Forest Football Club.
Oh, that explains
Sooner
it.
or later,
That
you do
explains
start to act a bit doolally.
That explains it, then, doesn't it?
And for those of you who don't know what doolally means, it means mental.
The last few streams have actually been so positive
I went to year 6 past Villa Park.
and, like, you know, energetic. This one's now just bound to depression again. That
The other went down.
couldn't last that long, could it?
Yeah.
Do you really think it's going to last that long?
Keep the beard. Okay. Iron answers can keep the beard. Good. Do I think I look like Jurgen Klopp like this? If there was a Liverpool badge here and I had a German accent, I could pass for him, you know. I've got the glasses and everything.
Okay, Dad.
I have autism, excuse me now. That's cool. Keep the beard, yeah. Beard staying.
Looking for it. Savills gone down inside the penalty area. Tripping over Yates' foot. I think I heard the shout of ref.
Is Martin playing?
Yeah.
So it's the same team as...
Same team that thrashed, but
Millwall. Okay.
Yeah, being outplayed in this one.
Okay.
Not having much messing. It's called the two of them across.
Would you rather support them
Bit of a
or
lecture.
never see
2
Forest in the
minutes of
Prem?
stoppage time to come at the end of the half.
Never see Forest in the Prem.
Yeah.
Chris Hughton will
That's easy.
get his men in.
Do you
at
think Forest will
half-time.
go? I don't think we'll go down.
No.
Got a few things.
I think it might be touch and go at some point in the season, which
Well, it
we
already-
should have beaten Rotherham instead of drawing.
It
them.
always has been the whole time.
But so long as we stay above Derby,
Wayne Rooney's dog.
well, sorry, Wayne Rooney's Derby, that will be a good season and avoid
Not
relegation.
really. It's quite far from
It is from, yeah, but you know, you've got to be positive.
We wanted
We avoid
top
relegation
six.
and stay above Wayne Rooney's Derby.
We wanted top 6. We end up staying up by the brink. Like,
Yeah.
it's not really great.
Tommy, hello.
Is it?
Mid-table, yep.
What we were saying earlier, we could go on a promotion charge. We were all getting a bit carried away, weren't we? Really?
Ali, what do you think?
Pretty much a corner. When the foot outside the corner
Look
quadrant.
at it. He's absolutely, look at him. He's furious. He's going staring at you. What have you said
He's
to him?
not even staring at me.
Of, a free kick.
He's still not looking at me.
Huh?
No, he is.
What about now?
Yeah.
Bit more than that.
Look at their eyes.
Outside the corner quadrant by the time McNair has
What are you doing?
I'm just calming him down. He's livid.
2-0 City.
Ready to take
Penalty.
right-footed. Forest need to
Right.
get this right. It's headed away at the near post. And then,
So, yeah, they'll go top. But, you know,
They're going to win the
I hate
league.
to say it, but I don't want
They're winning the
usual
league.
teams winning it.
The City will win it because they're playing amazing right
What about
now.
Leicester, though?
I don't think they will.
First half, referee might
United will fall off. Liverpool like to draw to Fulham and West
Yeah,
Brom.
but they've had a lot of injuries, hasn't they?
So how did they beat Spurs but they lose to
I don't know. They
West
just
Brom?
did. They didn't lose to West Brom. They drew with
They
West
can't
Brom.
explain that for
They should have beat
injuries.
West Brom. They should have beat Fulham. They should have beat
Injuries
Newcastle.
isn't an
They're
excuse.
6 points. They'd be way ahead by now.
Injuries isn't an excuse for
It's not an
that.
excuse. No,
When they can beat Spurs but they draw with West Brom at home.
that's football.
Spam if you hate Forest. Well, why are you in this stream, mate, if you're saying that?
Spam if you hate Forest.
Just read that. Raj, you're the best YouTuber vids are so entertaining. Well, I appreciate that, man.
Cheers.
Very much.
Edward, up the oops.
Having been beaten in that aerial challenge, he's under pressure from Morsey, tries to play it off, him does, and gets Forrest a free kick and throw level with
This is fun, isn't it?
He's going to get killed by the pills. What, Ian Beale? You sound aware of him? No. He's been in it since it started in the 80s.
Oh, we've had a change.
Oh, Luke's going to get some chocolate. You need chocolate, it's medicine.
Loud Taylor on for Sambasai.
Okay.
This is so depressing.
Have they made any changes?
No, the last few weeks, like the whole mood of all the
Look,
fans.
This year we haven't lost.
The last
We
few-
still haven't lost technically.
The last few weeks, it's been really getting back to positivity. Now again, we're seeing the comments, don't care, to stuff like that. Like, it's so sad. Someone just put a picture of a Sombolongo against Ipswich, and now he's betrayed
Well, he
us.
kept us up, didn't he? We'd probably still be in League One if it wasn't for him.
Bloody a Sombolongo of all the team, all the players.
Oh, of course, Ipswich are now in League One, aren't they?
They're like 8th in League One.
Yeah. I think we need a Raddad bench camp.
Of course you won't.
Ian Beale keeping it real. Okay, yeah.
Well, you're defensive side, aren't you? Because of Neil Warnock.
Yeah,
So.
I've always liked Warnock. I mean, I remember going to see Notts County when he was county manager years ago. He's even been Scarborough manager. Well, they won the football league.
Let's just like
Let's have positive.
let's just discuss like things in football. Favorite team from each European like top 5 country.
Spain,
Oh, Barcelona,
Barca, Germany,
Bolton.
Bolton.
Yes, because Bolton are in the German.
Bolton have got a lot of travelling. No, Dortmund.
Yes, Bolton Wanderers. They're Bundesliga. Said Dortmund if you can work that out.
I've got a text here from Berlin.
Thanks for letting us know.
No, I just thought I'd share it with you. I know people abroad.
Iltington.
Belgium,
Don't really care.
not Anderlecht because they're
I
cheating.
don't really care.
Yeah, I'd like to see Notts back in the Football League. That's all, just in League Two, because they're a very, very old team.
Yeah, Peterson, Warnock are very similar, really, aren't they?
Yeah. We had so many defensive managers. Yeah. Germany, Spain, Italy, Inter.
Back to type.
2-0.
Good and proper. Back to type.
So wait, we've got to score 3 goals now.
We are back, lads. We are back.
We've got to score 3 goals in 35 minutes. Ready?
Apart from Stoke away, all these teams in phase are teams that are also pretty terrible.
Yeah.
That's realistically, we're all hyping us up again. But apart from Stoke away, that's a fantastic result, really, when you compare all the others. Sheffield Wednesday, one of the worst teams in the
It's a
league.
good result against
Millwall, struggling. Birmingham, struggling. Stoke, good team. That was a very good result. Preston, that's not a bad result, to be quite honest, but they're not unreal, are they?
No, but it's a result.
Cardiff, underperforming this season.
Yeah, it was the cup though.
Still underperforming. Who did we beat last time? Millwall, underperforming. So apart from one team there, and maybe Preston, all those teams are poor. Are you surprised?
Well, Pulis' last game. Pull that.
2-0 Middlesbrough. And the
Cool.
I like Tony Pulis as a manager. He was Stoke manager, wasn't he?
33 likes. If you've not liked the stream, lads, please cheer us up by liking the stream and subscribing.
And eating chocolate.
We've gained a lot of subscribers just from my last video alone, so let's try and get to 1,400 subscribers.
Is that how many you're on?
As much, yeah.
Well done.
We've gained like 25 in the last 2-3 days. I was on like 356 the other day, and now it's 282.
Okay.
Mental.
So 73 in the last 28 days. Good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you might pick a few up with the Swansea thing.
Pretty much.
Oh, Tristan predicted 2-0 Borough. And he predicted the Derby result.
Back to look at he's so.
Oh, Borough fans.
It's
didn't
all
like
man.
Pulis.
Back to reality. These comments are just summing up what everyone thinks of Forest. So it's just back to reality now.
Wasn't Karanka at Borough?
He got promoted.
He did, didn't he? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Luke, you better get assistant manager ASAP. Take your notepad with you. Show them little drawings. That'll clinch it for us.
Takes a run up and regains those few yards down the line.
So who do you think will win the Prem? Who do you think will bring the Prem?
See.
I think Man City. They're just starting to come good.
Oh,
Al, who do you think? Doesn't say much, does he?
I'm trying to get it in focus.
Oh, is that what his job is?
He actually does it sometimes.
What's his job title?
It works. He's just done it. Okay, it's actually worked.
Ali is very upset. So look at his face, look.
You've just made the camera go out of focus again. Thanks for that.
City, yeah, you're right, Firmo. Yep, City. What are you going to do at the end of the season then?
Exit a penalty area, laying it off for Tavernier, who tries a curler with his left foot from a fairly wide position, but it was never on target.
West Brom are going to win the Prem. Okay, good luck with that. Got a good manager.
So much better than Slaven Bilic. Yeah, that winds me up, even as a neutral. Why did they get rid of Slaven Bilic and bring in someone?
Slaven Bilic was an excellent
What
manager.
a stupid decision.
Oh, so you're going to go City, United, then Liverpool. If Liverpool didn't have a defensive problems, I think they'd be there. Sheffield United are going to get relegated? Oh, what are they on? 5 points.
5 points.
Oh, for God's sake, get more than 11 if you're going to go down.
It's been a while, hasn't it, since we lost? So
Well, it was last year.
it's been over a month.
No, last year.
No, generally.
Yep.
Like it was like the 12th of December. It's now the 20th of January.
Well, that's pretty good going.
Yes, we played. That's not really a surprise, is it? We play a load of top sides in one go, like top 8 teams, all in one go. We lose pretty much every one. And we play a load of smaller teams, win like half of them. And now we face a tough side again. We're 2-0 down after like 50 minutes. That sums up our issue.
Tommy's right. They could still win. They just need the right mentality.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can't beat the top sides this year.
Yeah, probably Leicester finish 4th. Yeah, Champions League spot. You're right there, Firmo. All right, here's Gary's prediction. City, Liverpool, United, Spurs, Chelsea, Southampton. Okay.
Wouldn't mind Southampton.
No Leicester.
No less than that.
Sheffield United are going to win the FA Cup and the Prem. They're going for the double. How can they win the FA Cup? They've not got knocked out, didn't they?
Who?
Sheffield United.
No, they won.
Oh, they won, yes, to beat...
One of the few games they have won this season.
Who did they beat? A lower ranked
Bristol
team.
Rovers.
Bristol Rovers. Come on, you. What the cool.
Not tonight so far for the wingers. Knockout will be trying to change that. Yep, we certainly will. Sometimes
Yeah, Luke, you've got to readjust your predictions now because you've got Leicester.
Why he was worked hard at the weekend and did a good job. Tonight, not his night.
Because it's going to get relegated from, right, okay, relegated Sheffield United, West Brom, Fulham, would you say?
Yeah.
Or maybe Newcastle. Tristan, we don't hate you because I predict that Swans are going to beat us. I'm guessing 2-0, but you're doing us a favour in the long run.
And now Scott McKenna for the first time tonight strides forward up towards halfway. Passes this time.
We are such a good football team, you know.
Cafu for Grabban. Tucks it back first time for McKenna again. Cafu for McKenna.
I don't know why it makes Grabban captain though.
McKenna spreads it out back into the middle of his own half. For Warwick, more shouting and instruction from Chris Houghton.
So what's the sequence of events then on Saturday with the what do you call it, the dual stream? Will you have a split screen like Swansea one side, Forest the next, the other side?
I'll do what I do when Luke comes on. It'll be half a screen. Tristan will be on the one side. I'll be on the other side. That's
right.
How streams normally work.
So you're going to watch it on BBC Wales. Tristan obviously will.
Yes, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, Burnley to go down. I quite like Burnley though.
Luke, mate, no, honestly, I don't see the point getting angry anymore because we're just used to it.
Yeah, you're a Forest fan. Get used to massive disappointment.
Oh, this is why I don't rage, because I learnt my lesson from Stoke. It just gets loads of views and people laughing at you in the comments.
Fulham, Sheffield United going.
Look, literally, I raged against Stoke. Look at the comments; it's just people laughing at me. So I don't rage.
Stoke fans, yeah.
I don't rage anymore because it's just going to get views and clips. So what's the point? Plus the fact I'm used to it now. So.
After 14 minutes, George Saville 5 minutes into the second half.
Right now, I would settle for a draw.
So we're going to score 2 goals. We have not won a single game this season when we've been losing.
Well, let's have a change in the sequence then. What did Cluffy say? It said he takes a second to score a goal.
Well, but they were 8th at the start of play. They're most likely the 7th. And we're 20th. Yet again, a missed opportunity.
But Wayne Rooney's Derby County is just below us.
We could have gone to 17th, which is just a nice step in the right direction.
It is, yes,
no,
yes.
Forget it.
Johnny B, hello. Liverpool, United, City, Liverpool, Spurs, Leicester, Chelsea. Yeah, I think... No, not United. City. Forest are missing our fan. Yeah, but a lot of clubs are, aren't they? Be honest. And it's weird when you watch footy on telly. No crowd. It's just weird.
Some of these commentators.
Borough were in a similar position last season. That's right. City,
literally, that's very true.
Spurs, Everton. Yeah, I forgot about Everton. They had a good start. Southampton, Chelsea. So, guys, what's your thoughts on Frank Lampard? Do you like him? Do you like him as a manager? He's an excellent player.
Overrated.
Behind after 14 minutes again from across from that side of the field.
Not fussed myself.
They are now 2-0 down.
Yeah, you need to tell us.
Way back into the game. It feels a long way back at the moment. And no sooner did we talk about the wingers being on.
You got any chocolate? Is it all gone?
There's 1 bar.
Oh, you can have that, son.
The spell on the right is over. Here's Taylor, who is on the right at the moment. He's
I agree with Dexter. Yeah.
To thread the ball forward towards.
This has been a very funny stream, hasn't it?
There was a text from Peter because I wished him happy birthday.
Back again.
Thank you for that, man.
Okay.
The right-hand side for,
yeah, Lampard out. He just when they were playing Liverpool, they had a go at Klopp. It went down in my estimation. You take defeat with grace and dignity. Tristan, do you reckon Arsenal be in the top 4?
No, come on, mate. It's not going to happen. I don't. This is how to delete a football player. Someone just put so as Christian. This is the mood around the Forest fan base.
Is he the Northern
Ireland more.
No, he played for the North, wasn't it? Northern
No,
Ireland.
Dad, he played against us when we played the Republic.
All right, who am I getting mixed up with?
He gave that penalty away for England.
Yeah. Fulham 1-0. Who Fulham playing?
No, they're not being United.
Do hope so.
Please tell me they're being United. That's just funny if they do that.
Yes.
Brilliant. It's not updated, but they are winning. Get in there.
Well, if you're a Liverpool fan, I bet you're cheering.
No one's winning the league. It's just, this is why City are, because
Yeah, but this is how it used to be in the 70s and 80s. 70s.
City are finally
You never
doing
knew
well.
really until the last day of the season who was going to win. It's only when Ferguson and Wenger came along, it was Arsenal and United all the while.
Fulham really need to win this one.
Yeah, they need a point. Where are they? 18th.
I think they'll stay up, but I don't know who's
Yeah,
going
but
to
you know
go
what
down.
United like? They're quite jammy,
I
aren't
don't know
they?
who's going to go down there, because I think Burnley will stay up, but
We're United. Second, is it?
maybe Brighton.
Third, but as it stands.
City are now top.
And Liverpool playing Burnley tomorrow.
It's got to be for the first time this season, isn't it? City have been top of the league.
Yeah.
Because they're
But
better.
if United win, they go top, don't they?
Because they had a very slow start, didn't they?
Lookman, is that the guy that missed that penalty?
Yeah.
Body language that he's on the left wing now. But it feels as though after the weekend he should at least get another chance on that wing. But
I will be back in a couple of minutes after these messages. So, guys, prediction for the score on Saturday against Swansea.
We've already asked that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Scrub that. Nobody's good enough to win the league. Yeah, it's nobody. Right by Christmas, just after Christmas, there's usually somebody standing out like it was Liverpool last season. It's nobody at the minute. Don't think Spurs will do it, will they?
Spurs are going to win a trophy when they're.
They may win the cup.
I think they need to win the League Cup or the Europa League.
They've got to win something because the players will start leaving, won't they? I've got Goldbridge on my TV as well. What's Goldbridge?
YouTuber.
He's a YouTuber,
Man
right?
United fan.
Oh, okay. So I bet he's a bit upset.
My dad's not educated with modern things, basically.
Excuse me, I know how to work a VHS video recorder.
Is that modern?
No, not VHS, Betamax.
I love how the views are going down because we're just depressed.
Graben under pressure, then McKenna under pressure. Forrest working back across halfway. Worrell for Yates. Yates infield to Knockout.
Oh, it's like watching paint dry.
I'm not even watching anything in this ball.
It's only just inside the Middlesbrough half. He's trying to find Amiobi. Dyke still intercepts. Tries to get Boro moving quickly on it.
It's a brilliant football club that never winds anyone up.
Training ground, Wilford Lane. Oh, it is, yes.
Huge clearance from Bettinelli from left to right. Worrell.
God, we've been going since 1865.
All those years of depression.
Sends it back to Bettinelli again. This time Taylor puts him under pressure. It's a bit of a
So we must be the third or fourth oldest team in the
That's
league.
very true.
What?
This is a wake-up call. We're still well and truly in a relegation
Of
battle.
course we are, yeah.
Borough are better than us. It's just
Borough
facts.
are better than
We've
us.
got more important. That sums us up.
Yeah, this is why we don't need to be in the
We're
cup. We need to
all-
be staying in the.
We were all getting way too overexcited, in my opinion. We are still firmly in this, sadly. There's no way we can be wrote off to go down. I don't think we will,
Oh, I
but
didn't know who Goldbridge was. It could have been.
I don't think he will,
I
but
suppose he supports us, does he? Okay.
that couldn't be any more true, really.
It is a wake-up call. We are in a relegation battle, and we don't need to be distracted by any cup competitions. People also search for Derby County. Oh, sorry, Wayne Rooney's Derby County. See, it takes some getting used to saying that.
Long way back from here. Steve Hodge for Forest.
Yep, certainly is.
It's just people just being depressed.
Well, you've got a right to be fed up, depressed, bored, call it what you will. BBC T Sport. So who scored then?
George Savile and
Sambalonga and
someone.
Savile. Right, okay. I mean, that's like killed the game, hasn't it?
Borough are a very good side. I'm not even
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying.
they are. Yeah.
Last season was a complete blip for them because the year or two before, they were up in
Well, I'll
the
tell you what, I wish we were in 7th.
like 2 straight years. And I remember they were like a top 6 side.
Mm.
Then last season they were in a relegation fight, just like we are.
I think if we avoid relegation, I think we'll do well next
I've
season.
just realised what we are doing right now is very similar to what Borough did in the last few seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we came 9th and 7th, not quite as good as Borough did, but they had like 2 straight years where they were up there.
Mm.
Then they were just terrible,
Like Edward says.
just like we are.
Yeah.
Literally what we're doing right now. 2 years are good, then poor. I guarantee next season we'll be like top six again.
Fine, okay, let's avoid relegation and do that.
I really think that's going to happen. I think we'll be fighting at the top end again.
Cheers, Kenzie.
Because that's happened, not just with Borough. I think quite a few teams that's happened to. You're just amazing the other time, really, aren't you?
Well, United will win. They always do.
Find a way to.
They'll grab a disputed penalty in the last seconds of the game.
You think Newcastle will get relegated?
Possibility.
I think they'll stay up, but they need a better manager, don't they? Thank you very much, Kenzie. Even though it's sad.
Do you know what? I could be watching the repair shop now.
Go and watch it
I
if
think
you
I
want.
should. Well, I'll get it on the iPlayer later.
And the linesman gave a free kick for handball. He didn't like that.
See, I like rival fans coming on. Sharing opinion, a bit of leg pulling.
All that positivity we had for the last month is now just out the window, really, isn't it? Pretty.
No, we should still be positive.
It's swept across by Worrell to McKenna from right to left. Cafu on halfway. Rolls it backwards for McKenna. McKenna chips forward. He's looking for Taylor. Up gets Fry to head away.
We could do a Barnsley, almost get relegated and be in the top 10. That's literally what they're doing right now. Somehow Barnsley are fighting for Barnsley in 10th.
I settled for 10th.
That's
really
pretty
would.
rare, isn't it? Seeing them that high.
Yeah, they lost 3 in a row, look, and they've won the last 2.
No, they haven't. They lost the last 3. They lost to Swansea.
They lost 3, look, and won 2.
They haven't. It's the
Why
wrong way,
them green?
it's the wrong way around. They've lost their last 3.
So why did it say it that like
It's
that?
the other way around.
Is it?
It's the other way.
I thought they were going from left to right, not
For
right.
some reason, right to Google.
Right, I will do.
Right to Google and
Get
ask
me a
them.
piece of paper and an envelope.
Why?
I'll write to them.
Ask them why it's in that order.
Have you got any stamps?
Look, draw, win. That's what we've done.
Oh, I always thought it was the other way around.
It normally is. But
Right.
Google do it
Right, have
differently.
you got any paper and a pen? Oh, an envelope and a stamp. I'll write. What's their address?
No,
Here,
America
Google.
somewhere.
Google America. To get there.
Under half of the second half.
What, really?
About a 2-0 deficit.
You can email me better. I know how to do that.
George Shavell, 5 minutes into the second half. Borough 2 goals ahead. Knockout wants a throw.
Can't keep, yeah, but you see, we can't keep going back to the past.
Ball goes out.
Yeah, but we do that, don't we? Right back to when we won the European Cup. That's all we've got to cling on to.
I've gone behind.
At least we've got that. Derby haven't.
In the championship.
Problem is we can't good enough right now. We're absolutely
Wow.
What?
Tom's just said, I'd hate to be a Forest fan right now.
Who?
In a group chat time, and he just said, oh, I'd hate to be a Forest fan right now.
Oh, is this the Arsenal?
In the same group chat as a Forest fan. Oh, really? Well, you'd never know, would you? You'd never know.
Tom, if you're watching, why do you follow Arsenal and you live in Leicestershire?
When I first met him, he apparently supported Atletico Madrid. But now, apparently, the last year or so, he's been a die-hard Gooner.
So he's a true gunner guru.
Yeah.
Okay.
On some tattoos all over him, Henri, everything.
Oh, yeah. Henri, Thierry Henry, what a player. Pop when he handballed against the Republic for France.
It's a little bit of a what's the word? What's the fan like
QPR.
that
You see,
called?
QPR are winning. Look, that'll please Edward. We're,
Get in there.
we're losing.
Relegation scrap, lads. I can't wait for Derby next month. Relegation party at the bottom end of the table. Us and East Midlands Derby, relegation edition.
You see, we should have beaten.
It's literally what it is. We're now down to 20th. Great. We had like 2 weeks where we're out above 20th and now we're back down there. That is actually quite painfully true, though, because Forest v Derby, it is genuinely a 6-pointer between us two.
So do you think if there's no pandemic on and people could go to matches, do you think the crowd, obviously, at home matches is going to make a difference?
I don't think we would have been. I don't think we'd be low as we are. I really don't.
Burmo's pleased anyway. Well,
Charlie's fuming about Villa because VAR robbed them again.
VAR is so easy to sort out. Why can't they do what American football do and rugby?
Everyone was saying now to Villa fans, well, you're only in this league because goal line technology wasn't working last season. I don't see why that matters. That was the past.
Takes it short for Worrell. 19 to go.
VAR is so easy to sort out.
So one of the good things about us not being in the top flight, we don't have to put up with VAR robbing us every week.
Yeah, but if the decision went your way, you wouldn't be moaning, would you?
More often than not, it doesn't.
In Villa's case, they have had a lot of bad decisions, and even when you see it back, you can see that it's the wrong decision. It should be
that one that stands out.
The
one that stands out for me with Villa is the West Ham goal he had disallowed. That was ridiculous.
It shouldn't just be down to one person making the decision. I say do what rugby do. What did rugby call it? TMO. What does that mean? In rugby, they call it TMO, not VAR. It's the same thing.
Okay.
At least you're not on a championship relegation.
You know when I started these streams?
Yes.
I started these streams back in the summer. Just thought I'll do a derby watching. Why not? Basically, since I started these streams, we've been absolutely terrible, to be polite. And it's been since that exact same game, because that Derby away game is when it all started to go fully wrong for us.
Oh, we drew.
As soon as
draw,
yes, in the last minute. That was when it really started to go downhill. Since then, I've done streams. Like I've cursed us really. We had a few good moments.
It's your fault.
We had a few good moments, though, haven't we? So
I think you should leave. Take that shirt off now.
You leave.
Want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, why don't you go make tea?
For his final position, just so long as it's not in the bottom three, I don't care.
Yeah.
19th, 18th, probably.
And the icing on the cake, avoid relegation, Derby get relegated. Sorry, Wayne Rooney's Derby. I've got to get used to saying that. Not relegated. That's all you can hope for.
The fact that we're now saying, oh, let's just not get relegated. And our goal was the opposite, really, wasn't it? 40 likes, lads. If you've not liked the stream,
what does it say?
When I just went on the page.
Oh, okay, right.
Please like the stream if you haven't already, lads. I'd appreciate that.
Tristan, I'm guessing you don't like Cardiff. There's a Swansea Cardiff thing, isn't there? Like Forest Derby. You don't even have to answer that. It's obvious.
Forest v Derby next month is absolutely huge. It's even bigger than it normally is.
What was the season where Swansea and Cardiff were in the Prem? Like 10% of the Prem was Welsh teams, which is good.
I remember that. But no, it's literally. It's a shame that it's big in the wrong way. It's not like it's big in the promotion charge. It's big in the relegation sense. Yeah. But that is generally huge. Like Derby will want to win that because they're at home. I don't see us beating Derby away because we have not done that for years. We very rarely beat Derby away from home. We've not beaten them away since Ben Osborne.
Yeah. 1-0 QPR. South Wales is black and white. Okay. Forest need new blood, new owner. Yep.
We need to keep the main core of the team. We don't need to change it all over. If tell you in the summer, if we go out and sign like 10 players again,
you can't sign loads of players. They've got to take time.
That's like 3 straight years where we've signed basically an entire starting 11, literally, pretty much. This season we signed. In the old days, we had like 3 subs, didn't we? And then literally this summer we did that.
Forest never used to sign a lot of players. They just used to sign 1 or 2.
So that's mental. Because the old days, you have a starting 11 and like 3 subs. We did that and a little bit more. We signed 14.
Yeah, but look, when we won the title in the 70s, we had less than 20 players.
Well, that's actually mad. Because all the players we signed would make up an entire team, like back in the 80s or something. That's actually mental.
South Wales has the best football club in it. Yeah, I'd agree with you there. Yeah.
I think it's Tristan. You're gonna pick. You 100% are gonna win.
I've only ever been to Swansea twice.
I'm not. You're not. You see,
liked
United have equalised already.
Yeah, I knew they would.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also not because you're just gonna. You're just gonna rub it in for us, aren't you?
Trish, is there a place called Morriston at Swansea? I think I've been there. That's where I went. Is it Morriston? Now, let's have VAR in the Championship.
Stop telling us, Colin.
United will win it. Of course they will.
That's what United do.
No, we don't want to buy a load more players. 1 or 2 in key areas, that's all you need.
I'm sick of having to scroll down to find our team.
20 though.
We were 17th briefly earlier.
So with QPR winning, look how many places they've shot.
This shows how tight it is.
Who have we got next in the league then?
A nice easy one.
Coventry, is it?
No. Oh, our favourite team in the whole world, Barnsley. Then we got Coventry, Wickham. If we do not beat Wickham, I'm actually scared.
We've got to beat Coventry.
Coventry.
We've got to beat all 3.
Nah, I'm sorry. Don't care that they're away. Coventry and Wickham.
Both away.
We must beat both of them.
Right, win.
We literally did it early in the season.
Yep.
Both of them back to back at home.
Yep.
We beat both of them.
6 points. Thank you.
Coventry, we were unbelievably jammy. Wickham, we actually won quite convincingly.
Yeah.
And then we have some nice easy ones against Bournemouth and Swansea.
Yeah, easy.
Blackburn, never
We
easy.
beat them.
Really, we did beat them, yeah.
Yeah.
Rotherham probably draw because
got
it's
to beat
Rotherham.
Rotherham. They're teams we've got to beat. Luton, we've got to beat
Derby,
them.
it's Derby, and we have to beat them.
We've got to. It's law.
Luton, that won't be easy because they're doing
Watford,
well.
struggle.
That'll be tough.
Reading, struggle. Norwich, forget it.
So then we have 4 straight games
Brentford,
against
forget
top,
it. Cardiff
top
beat
sides.
them again.
We have 4 straight games against top sides. Luton are doing well. That won't be easy. Cardiff and QPR is massive in April.
What's the last game of the season?
Preston at home.
Preston at home. Right.
Sheffield Wednesday away before that. That could be huge as well.
Yeah.
Huddersfield, you need to be really getting something from that. Bristol away.
Oh, we've got Stoke towards the end of the season as well.
Bristol away is hard. Birmingham away will lose that because it's Birmingham away. Stoke, you can't believe that though, can you? It's not the last game of the season, but the second to last game at home. It is Stoke. It's Stoke.
Yeah.
Well, nice and positive on this channel. As
Cheer up,
always.
Neil Warnock. Kashi come back. Yeah, why did he leave? Well, I know why he left. Wants to play in the Prem. Can't blame him. Complete loss of cash. Yeah, and then buying loads of players that need to gel together as soon as possible.
Saying, why don't you put the ball out? I don't think Savile knew, to be fair to him, but they've had right words.
Yeah, Ribeiro's not happy about that
This is
at all.
fun, isn't it?
And he's having to be pulled away by 1 or 2 of his teammates. Scott McKenna's in there just trying to calm Ribeiro down. Asombalonga is looking to try and get back to Ribeiro. In the meantime, Ryan Yates
Traitor.
has gone down.
Who is?
Brit.
No one near him.
No. He seemed to be running alongside Savile almost, and then
I still don't know why he left.
just went down in the middle of that running race, and that's what enabled Savile to
Super
to
Whip,
get clear.
Neil Warnock. Yep,
He is, trying to sort
he
out
does
all
well
the,
wherever he goes.
stuff
He's
that's
done a
going
few
on at
clubs though,
Aston
hasn't he? QPR, Palace,
Cardiff.
Still surrounded
Cardiff,
by a load of bodies.
Scarborough, Notts,
And,
Borough.
he's calling across
Didn't he
the
manage
team.
the Coventry?
Probably his best bet.
England
Just to
manager.
calm everybody down.
Would you take him at England?
Yep.
You want to play defensive football like Southgate does as well?
Yates has got back up again.
And get a lucky breaking score.
Limping off
Well,
on the far
Southgate got
side
us
of
to
the
the
field.
World Cup
Yeah,
semi-finals.
but let's be honest. We had a ton of luck.
So ready.
You need luck.
And it made a change, but as soon as he played a top side in Croatia, we lost. and we bottled it. And we were winning in the first
Scored
minute.
after what,
One of the greatest moments ever that was for me.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Was it?
Trippier, yeah.
Oh, Trippier free kick. Yeah.
I wouldn't take Trippier to the Euros, but
Not now, no.
I will always have respect for Kieran Trippier for giving us that moment.
Yeah. So would you have Warnock as your manager?
Yeah.
Forestman, I would.
Why is everyone just doing lines?
Woodsy.
Words. Hello, mate. Depressed that we all. I'll just join in. Don't know what people are doing this, but
Yeah,
I'll
just do a load of dots. That just saves all the mucking about with letters.
join in as well. Why
They
not?
just fill in your gaps.
Listen to the radio. It's just depression, mate. What's the point? Oh, really, Tristan? You're very confident. I wonder why. Tristan.
Well, Tristan, we know what's going to happen on Saturday.
It's just going to be you giving it large.
We're not going to win. I hate to say it.
Giving it large against us. This is why you've got me on, isn't it, Tristan? You said, "Oh, you want to do a watch along just so you can rub it into us." Now, I'm looking forward to it, but it's also going to be quite painful.
It'll be good.
It'll be quite painful at the same time. Why is everyone just doing dots?
Because you're just filling your own words.
F in the chat for Forest. That will join in as well.
9 minutes to score 3 goals. 9 minutes, 3 goals.
It's happening.
Norwich
away style like they did to us. It's happening. It's just going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on then.
You know what? We are such a good football team.
Yes, we are.
We are outrageous.
We were in 1978 when we won the title.
We're so good. We just don't want to win games. That's how good we are. We want to let other teams win.
So what we're doing is we're having a rest this season to give all the other teams a
chance. The
chance.
last 20 years, we thought, you know what? We had an era of dominance.
We're resting in the championship.
We've had an era of being a genuinely very good side.
Yep.
It's a bit too much, isn't it?
Boring.
So let's just have 20 years.
Let's get ourselves relegated then into League One.
20 years where we're just really quite terrible. And eventually one day, we'll be good again.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, isn't it?
Could it happen now, though? Because I'm getting really fed up of being in the championship.
Playing Barnsley away and losing 3 times in the space of 6 months.
Pretty much, yes.
Thought so.
It's better than playing Ipswich and
Sad
Sunderland.
thing is that's not made up. That actually happened.
Oh, wasn't it a dream then?
We lost to Barnsley Football Club 3 times.
Nobody can score 3 goals in 10 minutes. Super Neil Warnock. I'm guessing that Firmo's a Borough fan, you know.
I get inklings.
No, he can't score. Let's score 2 goals in 10 minutes and get a point. And injury time. So a late penalty. Taylor to take in injury time. 3-2.
Warnock is one.
I don't know. Were we good in 2000? I can't remember.
No, we were first year relegated. That wasn't it, 2000?
Believe so. Yeah.
They're not really.
Into the Forest half, finding Howson inside the centre circle, but Howson for once loses control of it. Taylor takes it away from him.
I got my goal football in the air. All the way to Cardiff.
Yeah, that might
hit the crossbar. Travel all the way to Nottingham. And on top of it. Okay, yep. So Swansea to Cardiff, what's that? About 40 miles, is it?
We are such a good team. We face
Allardyce, Howe, Warnock.
First top side we face in about a month. It's a figure of speech, Charlie, mate.
A long time ago. Yeah, 79-80 season.
6 minutes left.
I still can't believe it that we won European Cup 2 years running. All these years later.
Yeah, we're only in the Champions League 3 times, weren't we? And won it twice. That's pretty mental.
Yeah, but then we were in the old UEFA Cup.
How many times were we in the UEFA Cup?
4, 5, was it? Because 3 seasons we finished 3rd. 3 seasons running.
Weren't we like an Everton, just like 7th, 8th every year?
No, the Welsh accent's fantastic, Charlie. I love the Welsh accent. Shwmai. Croeso I Cymru. Lose to Wickham and Coventry on Newton out. Don't care.
There have to be wins, both of those. You can't be drawing away at Coventry.
Howley is depressed. Just look at him.
His team's even worse than ours, and that's not really that easy, is it?
Yeah, almost every team does it at the moment. Here comes the,
Tristan, you're right. I love the Welsh accent. Although I am going to favour the North Wellian accent because I know Anglesey very well. All right, but do it now in a minute. Thoughts on Bale at the moment? Is that what that means at the moment?
Okay.
He's just having a bit of a rest at Spurs, isn't he?
He's not even playing.
He played against Marine.
He didn't even start.
It just kills the possible attack we had. I know there's no attack on, but just you lose another 30 seconds, everything goes flat. They get arrested at the back.
I still think we're going to go on a promotion charge, you know. Come on.
I can't. What's all them Welsh things I've been learning? I can't remember a single one. Forest fans don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. No, we deserve better than this.
I think the League One tour chant is still alive, I reckon.
No.
Up the Gillingham.
3 minutes remaining.
I got timed out by somebody. By someone.
Pain.
Forrester, 2 goals to 0 down. It's no laughing matter, is it? But
This is fun.
That was anger down there.
you always know that there's going to be something going on.
4 days ago, amazing. 3-0 up in a game of football. What's this all about? 4 days later, depression. And that's Nottingham Forest FC, basically.
Gets to Vernier, heads it, but rather up in the air, then Lolly volleys it.
I mean, the season we won European Cup.
Yes, I know why.
Notts County in the same the old First Division, Prem, and they beat us that season.
Oh, I've just realised why that happened, because Millwall terrible like we are, Borough are decent, and
Borough a decent side, yeah.
that tends to be the case. Is it 3-0 really?
Firma, are you?
Unless the radio's behind, I think you're lying.
Britt 3 scored a second goal.
For Forest in this one.
Stand by.
Unbeaten in 2021.
Great deal to do in the game.
We were for 20 days. We were unbeaten. I think that's very impressive, you know. You think? Surely you know, mate. Okay.
Worst decline leads of well, bit of both, really.
The Forest.
Well, I suppose Tristan likes Neil Warnock because he managed Cardiff.
Oh, Lolly's actually on the pitch.
Again, in the right place at the right time, takes it away from trouble and bangs it clear towards Asombalonga. Worrell sends it back to his goalkeeper, Reece Samba.
Asombalonga says you repay us.
McKenna, long ball
I don't see the
towards the right hand
results
side for
coming.
him.
No.
Christie heads it on towards Lyle Taylor. Taylor, right wing. So 2 with him.
We are
And then,
unbelievably
Lyle Taylor
good
just had a bit of
in
afters
football.
against us, so be careful. Marvin Johnson. He's been booked already, Taylor.
Oh, so it's not 3-0 then.
He's trying to wind us up a little bit.
Really?
Went down.
Winding a Forest fan up? That's not difficult to do now, is it?
20 days we were unbeaten, lads.
Yeah, 20
Let's get
days.
the champagne out.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Probably our best front four, would you not think at the moment? Knockout, in terms of stature, playing career, Knockout, Taylor, Graben, Lolly. Yeah. You'd think there'd be creation there, but the last 20 minutes has been nothing.
Right,
at all.
time's up, surely. Must be an
The final
injury.
few seconds of the 90 with Middlesbrough 2-0 ahead.
Why are you still here, by the way?
I think it's because you put glue on this seat and I can't get up.
Are you going to go?
Yeah, I'm going now actually because I need a brew.
Bring it down under pressure from House. Can't keep it under control. Cleared to halfway again. Rivero underneath. Here's the fourth official to say 6.
What's that for?
Stoppage time. Wow.
This,
Yeah.
Well, I was
it's
surprised
a phone,
Saturday
David.
when there were 5 minutes
It
to
does
go.
many, many
Forest
things.
were a
That's
couple of goals ahead.
Unfortunately, it doesn't make tea yet.
And they're a couple of goals down.
Cheers, guys. Keep the faith, you Reds.
Tackle by McNair on volley. Stabs the ball away from him and then Lockhart brings down. Bowler.
oh, the camera's out of focus. Kind of sums up this game. Oh, it's back in focus now. Great.
Stoppage time minutes gone. Many goals around in the championship tonight. As they go into stoppage time around the country. They're in stoppage time around the country. Brentford 1 up against Luton. QPR still leading Cardiff 1-0. Huddersfield 0. Millwall 1. All in stoppage time. Norwich beat Bristol City 2-0
It's so
earlier.
good.
And Birmingham and Preston is goalless after 50 minutes. Middlesbrough leading this one by 2 goals to 0 with 5 stoppage time minutes remaining at the City Ground, which I think has dried up again. Rain keeps coming and going. Pitch has held up superbly well.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Forest might look back on it and think
It's just pain and depression,
really.
really.
Cover off. Let the rain get to it. Throw down the line. Looking for
We are so
Songalonga
good.
for Middlesbrough near the edge of the Forest penalty area. Bit of head tennis now, and then Loikumbe So heads backwards into his own penalty area. Marvin Johnson tangles with Warren. They both end up on the floor, and the referee, who was right on the spot, says it'll be a goal kick.
League One relegation battle. League One. I've always liked the look of League One, to be honest.
For Scott McKenna. McKenna up to halfway and beyond, and then feeds it in front of Yuri Ribeiro to chase after. Ribeiro keeps it in play, does well near the corner flag.
Pain.
But, now needs some support. Finds it in the shape of Lolly.
What other scores are there?
Yes, it's into the net, and it's a really good header from Loikumbe So.
Okay, right. Progress. We have a goal back. MB gets his first goal for Forest. That makes his goal line look somewhat, acceptable. We've got to go back. Okay, then. We haven't given up completely. Fair play. Someone's disliked the stream, probably a Middlesbrough fan. He disliked the stream. Disgraceful. And okay, right.
4 minutes to go. Well, I said earlier, you never say never in football. But, 3 minutes for Forest now to go.
All the comments are just don't care. Okay. On Twitter, that of course.
Throw down the line from Christie from inside his own half. McNair gets to it first. Bowler.
All the positivity we had last week, all that positivity, amazing scenes. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we could go on a charge. What were we actually thinking?
But they can't take it yet from level with the edge of their own penalty area. Songalonga's claiming it was a Middlesbrough throw. Says he played it off.
A Songalonga.
So difficult for us to see. And now a change for Middlesbrough. Marcus Tavernier has taken it.
I might just go to sleep.
So they got 10 or 15 yards to go. He bent down to take a little bit of his tape off his socks. Referee had to run across the field to give him the hurry up. And Jed Spence is the man who comes on for Middlesbrough. Well, have Forest got the big finish here at the City Ground? They're inside their own.
Don't know what to say, that, to be honest.
With the goal scorer, Umbe So gives it to Knockhart, and he turns it away to the left-hand side for Lolly. Lolly still 10 yards inside his own half. Finds Cafu. Cafu for Knockhart. Middlesbrough still pressing Forest inside their own half of the field, and Knockhart fell over, lost his footing, realised that Middlesbrough were going to go through on goal, dived after the ball.
I always wanted to be in a relegation battle.
Anthony Knockhart.
Oh, wait, we are on one.
Because he dived after the ball and grabbed it with his hands.
It just says a lot. We're just not good enough, are we? You know? But a very good side.
He's got his arm, but I don't know what he's thinking because obviously twist and
We're
turn.
never going to win
Offside,
this.
there's nobody behind him who's taking the risk as it was. Give back to the keeper, launch it, but ball down the field quick as you can. But he got caught, lost possession. Like you say, dived on the ball, definitely get a yellow card.
43 likes.
And from there,
Thank you very much for that, lads.
to Middlesbrough. Weird.
If you're not subscribed as well, I'd appreciate that very much if you could do that. We've gained so many subscribers recently. Just from my video I did the other day alone, I've gained. I can't believe how well that video's done. And it's gave me a lot of subscribers as well, which is brilliant. So thank you very much for that.
What's he doing now? What's he doing?
Wheeled away, and was there contact with his face? The referee has shown Yuri Ribeiro a straight red card.
Ribeiro, oh man. Ribeiro's been sent off, boys. Your football club needs you, Ribeiro. How could you do this to us? Your football club needs you. You've let us down. Lads, I've just realised this means that Bong's going to start the next game. My comments are going to be non-stop. Bong is going to start the next game. I can't believe it. Ribeiro getting sent off. That's like the third red this season. Ioanu, Yates, Ribeiro, all been sent off this season. Yuri, how could you do this? How could you do this to us? Breaking our hearts. Yuri, I thought better of you, Yuri.
Forest want them to get on with taking the free kick quickly, but Cafu's not 10 yards away, so the referee goes.
The football club needs you, and this is how you do it to us, Ribeiro. I just can't believe it.
And they've taken the kick short into the corner flag again.
Yay! Full time. Guess what, lads? We lost the game of football. Yuri, you've let us down. You've let yourself down. You've let us down, Yuri. You've let us down.
In terms of the way the football went and in terms of the weather.
Pain. But you know what this means, boys? You know what this means, don't you? You know what this means. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it means that this absolute god of the game, god of football, look at him. Unreal footballer. He is starting the next game. Tyler Blackett might get a look in as well. Brilliant.
Getting a goal back late on through Monday, so but Middlesbrough, you'd have to say Steve Hodge deserved winners on the night.
We are unbelievably good at football, boys. We are so good. 7 games unbeaten. Godly. We are masters at the game. Football is just what we're good at.
Johnny Howson was a man of the match by an absolute country mile. I mean, as good as they were tonight, I thought he was head and shoulders above anybody else on the pitch. But all their players today play better than our players. It's as simple as that. Defensively, they're strong.
Okay then. Alright, so we've got quite a few people waiting, but I'll go on to Edward next. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks. Another win. Yeah.
You beat Cardiff away, didn't you? That's a very good result for you.
Yeah, really good. Because they're not a bad side, even though their form's been pretty off, to be honest. Yeah. And yeah, good to get away with another clean sheet and goal.
So you're now 17th.
Yeah, I think we're 8 points clear now, which is just so relieving.
Yeah, and, I mean, you know, my team lost and you leapfrogged us, so fair play to you.
Yeah, well, sounds like a tough game. Apparently, your Ribeiro, wasn't it, who messed up or something?
Yeah.
One of the girls badly.
You know, it's very sad that of all people, he got sent off, but...
Yeah. But, no, I was really happy with our game. To be honest. Our keeper, Dieng, he was just incredible. Saved probably like 9 crucial chances.
Yeah.
And I just hope we don't lose him because he's been linked to the Prem.
Yeah, you're going to get that, aren't you? But
yeah,
it's a very good result for you, lads. Fair play to you.
Yeah. Well, Austin nearly got another goal disallowed.
Charlie Austin's back now, isn't he, for you?
Yeah. Well, he went to like kick it. It was just like bouncing around the box. He hits the ball, but apparently hits him too high foot, like near the head. But it was literally like waist high sort of thing.
Oh,
so I was thinking,
today then against Luton.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Fair
So
play.
I was thinking, we're 1-0 up. Nope. And then Willock got a goal. I think that their keeper should have saved it, Smithies. But no, I'll take it. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, sure. I would be. I mean, we beat Cardiff away last season, so
Yeah.
that's just going to be this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What do you make of Forest right now as a neutral?
Well, to be honest, if I were you in the FA Cup, I just wouldn't try. There's no point really. If you go through, you're playing Man City, you're not gonna
Absolutely
win.
yeah.
It's just a waste of fitness, really. Risk a player getting injured.
It's
I'd put full focus on Barnsley.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Swansea in the cup. If we beat them, we could most likely play City. But like you say, we won't beat City, will we? So
I don't think anyone will really. No, well, they might win the Prem at this rate
right now. So
yeah,
you may as well just not bother.
And then you've got Wickham and Coventry after that, isn't it? You said.
Yes.
Near enough. Yeah, they're crucial games. We were meant to play Wickham before Cardiff, but that got postponed. So
right.
I was sort of hoping that we'd get that as the 2 wins, and Cardiff would be a bit of a dodgy game, but thankfully we made up for it.
Yeah.
But no, I do think Forest will be all right. It's just risky because Derby and Rotherham both picking up points now, so I was thinking, it's going to be tough for both of us. So yeah, it's going to be very tight. I think we've got Derby next, so
yeah. I think we'll both stay up, to be honest. But
yeah, well, we got Derby next, so hopefully we do you a favour.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we literally play in quite a while. Actually, it's April, isn't it? When we play QPR. So
yeah, well, that'll be we'll see what the table looks like then, but that will be crucial.
Yeah, it could be huge. That.
But no, I'm quite optimistic. Not this season, but even this season, I don't think we're going to finish down there. If we keep this up, I'd definitely take a 15th sort of finish from how we started, kind of thing. If we can get up there, because we're not too far off. And then next season,
I mean, we're not really that far off, but losing.
I don't think anyone is really. It's 15 points. It's not loads if you go on a massive run from playoffs sort of thing.
Yeah,
not that we'll get them, but top 10.
We're only 6 points off like 14th area.
Yeah. I'd definitely say that, and especially with the squad we've got, we haven't got all these loan players now like Naki Wells, who quality players, but we don't keep them. Now we've got Dykes, Bond all coming through, and we've only got like 1 or 2 loans, so I'm hoping that next season's going to be our sort of year to push on, and if not, in a couple of years we'll be really up there.
It's about time you did. To be fair, like
we've been out of the Prem for so long. Compared to some teams, they've been out for ages, but I just miss it. I'd love to be in the Prem.
You're like us in ways, really, aren't you? Just stuck in the Championship.
Yeah, but I think I would miss the Championship because I do like it as a league. It's just entertaining.
At least you got a better chance of winning in the Championship.
Yeah, and you get to see your team play twice a week. I kind of prefer it in a way, but to be in the Premier League, that's just the sort of title, isn't it? Really.
Oh yeah. And then I can't imagine it. Hope one day it will happen. But,
I think Forest will get there. I think you'll get playoffs next year, and it'll be tense in sort of playoff final, semi-final sort of thing.
Honestly, I think you're right. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Borough literally did the same thing. That they were struggling last year, and now they're back up there.
Bring in a good manager, and he's had a full season. He's doing well there. Give the same thing to Houghton, and he'll get you up there. I think it's just been tough for Houghton. He was put into a team which is low confidence. You went on a brilliant run, unbeaten, and then
he was thrown right into the deep end, Chris Houghton. He hadn't won a single game.
Yeah.
I think, given the situation, what happened last year, I think he could have done better, but he's not done too bad, really.
No.
When you think about it, but
no. Well, I think the runs always come to an end, and Middlesbrough strong side, but as you said, it's avoidable. But I think you'll improve. I think you can nick a result to Barnsley because they're not on great form at the moment. They've dropped down a little bit.
Just hopefully we don't lose to them again, because that would just be embarrassing.
Yeah, well, at this rate, if you're in a relegation fight, it's just about picking up points when you get them. If you can get them, because the teams below are always have a game away at some point, which is they're going to lose, like Watford or something.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll see what happens. This could be a good.
Yeah, very true.
Well, we'll see if Forest bring anyone in, because I saw you were linked with Kravinovic. That could be pretty crucial.
I think that would be a great signing. I think it's the kind of player we should be going for.
And then I do feel next year, possibly a striker. We'll see if Graben leaves, because I still rate Graben. I'd definitely take him.
Oh yeah, on his day, Graben's a very good striker.
Oh yeah, totally.
This season none of the players have really been the same, have they? So
no, I think it's just confidence for Forest now, really.
Yeah, we're just quite clearly, particularly early on in the season, just lacking confidence for sure.
Well, at least you've got knockout for next year as well. That's quality. You've already kept him for then.
Yes. Yeah, very true.
But yeah, could be interesting in this rest of January window. Really, we'll see what happens.
Definitely. Well, thanks for coming on, Edward, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Always good to talk to you. Yeah.
I'll see you later.
May as well get these two on the same time. We got LJP and BORO.
Shocking. Really shocking. I don't know. First of all, I'm going to start with red card. It's a straight red, no doubt about that. What is Ribeiro thinking?
Wait a minute. No, they showed an angle and no one touched Assombalonga.
Right, I haven't seen the replays. I haven't seen the replays.
No, the replay, it showed one where you could see Assombalonga's full face and nobody touched him. Like Ribeiro, like someone from Middlesbrough pushed him, like in the back, and he like went forward a little bit. And so then Assomba pretended that he'd headbutted him.
Okay. Well, so I haven't seen the replay. I only saw it once, and by the looks of things, it does look like a straight red, but I haven't seen the replays. But playing a high line didn't work. We played a high line. They get in behind that one-on-one with Samba. Goal.
Well, that was just because Christie had a FIFA glitch shot, and he couldn't get back.
Christie was beaten time and time again. They were just sitting deep for about probably 50, 60 minutes. Really.
Yeah, but to be fair to us, we should have drawn or won that because of the amount of short free kicks around the box that we should have gotten and that we didn't get was absolutely shocking. I remember Taylor was just pushed down, like two hands in the back, just shoved him down by I think Johnny Howson, and he got a foul given against him for diving or something. What?
Yeah.
No. And then Graben went and told the official that he was an idiot, and so he yellow carded Lyle Taylor for it. What? We had a goal disallowed, like a good ball into Graben on the edge of the box. Howson again, absolutely rubbish. BTEC Harriata threw himself on the floor and clattered his own other player who would have stopped it. Graben smashes it home. And it doesn't stand because apparently Howson was fouled by... Apparently the air plays for Forest now and fouled him. Clear penalty as well. Knockout, I think it was Ribeiro's cross. Right into where knockout would have been. He got up to head it. And then he's got a massive push in the back from, I think, Bowler. What? Handball in the area by Howson again. What on earth is it? Have we got another referee that we've got to add to our blacklist? Oliver Langford, yeah. Put him on Gaetan Bong's hit list.
Yeah, but Bong will probably play. I think.
Yeah, well, Bong has to play next game, doesn't he? Unless we...
FA Cup. I don't think
Bong has to play. Bong has to play next championship game, doesn't he? Because
next three.
Yeah.
Tyler Blackett might actually get a chance. You may even get a chance.
I would rather shoot myself than watch Tyler Blackett play another 3 games for Forest. I'd rather the
And what-
entire team be Gaetan Bongs like you did in the career mode. Tyler Blackett is the I've not watched football for that long, but I can confidently say that Tyler Blackett, never mind any Derby or Leicester or whatever players, I don't care. Tyler Blackett is genuinely the worst player I have ever seen. And I did look up because I remember I said that it was his fault for some of the Swansea goals on the final day, and I looked it right. He had the man-marking ability of a potato. He like the last one. He completely he was supposed to be marking Wayne Routledge, but then he said, no, I don't think I will. And then he wasn't marking anyone. What the hell was that? Right, I'm gonna look it up so then you can see. He's number 24. I think he's number 24 for Forest.
Right.
Christie kept him onside. Christie didn't keep him onside either. Asombalonga was offside.
Yeah, I
Absolutely no
explained that
kidding.
in my analysis at half time. It's just he's offside. He's standing in an offside. His entire body is offside. Not his hand, not his knee. He's entirely offside. I don't know how the lines was not seeing that. Did he take his glasses off to clean them or something? Come on,
know.
it's a
I'm
blatant
gonna
offside.
I'm gonna go look at it
Ridiculous.
now. Let's see, it was in the 14th minute, wasn't it? But yeah, referee's completely done us out of that one. Ryan Yates got injured quite badly, and then they didn't kick it out. That's just unsportsmanlike. But my stream's being weird, so I've got to wait for it to end before I can do it properly.
It's just in the second half when basically they partner boxed Middlesbrough, like there was little spaces. I don't know if you can see, but there was like little spaces in between the strikers and the wingers. I think Knockout and like Lolly and Amiobi when he was on the pitch had to utilise them a lot more, because then if we can get Taylor and Graben, if we can get players flooding forward, like 4-5 players
I noticed Taylor and Graben were very often on the two centre backs. Right, I'm gonna look. I think I'm nearly at the area at the moment. I'm nearly at where the goal was. I'm gonna play it in slow motion. Never mind, there's not a slow motion option. Good job, iFollow. My iFollow is working.
Best streaming platform of all time.
The high line does not work. I think we played the high line to try and pressurise them, which was great. I've got nothing wrong with us trying to pressurise them, but it just didn't work. They got in behind 2-0, game, set and match. They parked the bus from there on, and we can't break them down. We probably had about 2 clear-cut chances, and one of them we scored. And to put it bluntly, we weren't clinical enough. You know.
Absolutely world class. I can't get this, so then I can stop it at the exact frame because iFollow is bad, and I can't skip forward and behind 30 seconds. And also, you can't see Christie in the replay.
What to Swansea away? Not really.
3-0 at the minimum.
I honestly don't really care. They're second. We've just been battered by the team in 7th. Like,
Well, I want to say batter. 2-1 isn't a battering. Really.
Okay, yeah. Not okay, but we lost. We were crap.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we were crap. Absolutely woeful. I think it's the wake-up call we needed. You know, Warnock's a great manager. You know, I rate Neil Warnock. I do. Most promotions to the Premier League, you can't argue with that, bro. You just can't.
Yeah, but he's like if Mourinho wanted to be even more unlikable than he was. Apparently, he idolized Brian Clough. I don't understand what that's about.
I think he's a good. I think he would work well with Forest. I do.
No.
Eight promotions.
I wouldn't complain if we had Warnock.
You know, if Warnock was available, You know, when we sacked Ramucci, I would have gone in for Warnock, but he wasn't available.
I would have took him, to be honest.
You know, but he wasn't available. I think he went to Borough end of last season.
Yeah.
I think we just need to finish the season as strongly as we can so we can maintain the form. Because if you look at the likes of Middlesbrough, Barnsley, they finished the season very well. And look how they're doing now. I know Barnsley have lost the last 2 games, you know, but we need
Still
to
doing
just
way
finish
better
the
than they
season
normally
well.
would, wouldn't they?
You know, that's what happened to us in the 18/19 season. We finished it well, and then that form continued into 19/20. And then we finished 19/20 awful. And now this is what's happening now. That bad form is continuing into this season.
Literally. Yeah, that's very, very true. It's just, you know, if we can end this season well, you probably will start next season well.
So we're not going to get the playoffs, you know.
Right, completely out of the way.
I think if people are saying Houghton out, it's just been unrealistic.
What's the point?
It is.
I don't see the point. Who's going to do
I
better
don't
right
know.
now?
Exactly. People will say Eddie Howe, but on paper, Eddie Howe's got 1 promotion to the Premier League. Chris Houghton's got, 3?
Yeah, but think Eddie Howe's only had 1 job.
He's at Burnley,
He's had 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's had 2, and Chris Houghton's had like 8.
Whoa, he's had 4. He's had 4 jobs, Bray. 4, and he got 3 promoted. He had Newcastle, Birmingham, Norwich, and Brighton.
God, iFollow is so bad. I can't pause it when I want to pause it. When I press pause, then pause the video. Do you not understand what I'm trying to do?
Bray with that rage. It's just not a good performance. I think the aggravating thing about this is we're getting the basics wrong. The discipline just went. Yeah, British on the longer showing his loyalty to Forest.
The Boro's mistake was stupid, apparently.
I don't know if it's a red or not.
Well, it wasn't a mistake because he didn't touch him. He got pushed forward but didn't make contact, and then British on the longer held his cheek.
I have to see it on the replay. I've only seen it once.
In fact, I'll look at it on the replay again because I might be getting it wrong. But I am absolutely positive. We saw one thing where it looked like it was Cafu that made the thing. If anyone, then it was Cafu.
It's Barnsley or Coventry. I don't know. The Coventry game was postponed. I don't know if it's going to be in between the Swansea FA Cup game and the. So I'm not sure if it's that game or not, or if it's after Barnsley. But
right, look.
Next league game, I'll start Knockout and Lolly. Okay, here we go.
I want Lolly to start playing more.
See, look, there's not actually any Right, you look at here. You look at this angle, and you can see that there's absolutely nothing. See, look at that. No contact on Assombalonga because you can see the Yeah, but it doesn't actually. He just pushes him a little bit. There is no contact on Britt Assombalonga's face at all.
Britt is showing his loyalty. Did he celebrate after he made it 1-0? I don't know. I was too busy being angry.
Yeah. I don't know. I was too busy being angry. I'm going to use that now.
Are we surprised though? Because whenever he plays against us, we always go do. Britt went for the Wonga. So we're not really showing any loyalty to him.
In the last 23 meetings against Middlesbrough at the City Ground, Middlesbrough had only won 2. So we had a good record at home against Middlesbrough.
Pain.
Yeah, but it's an entirely different season. It's a different way to.
Yeah, that's true. To be fair.
It's basically like the whole like universe has just been flipped.
What, the good teams are doing bad? Well, that is what's happening.
Pain.
Next league game, we've got to start Knockout, Lolly, and Taylor, and hopefully Freeman's fit again.
Start this, man. Starting.
Exactly. As soon as he came on, bang, we created more chances.
I just don't understand why they consistently
that
give
creative
Graban captain.
thing that we need.
Exactly.
I don't know.
If we can get Lolly back to his best, taking on players and stuff, then we have a team. If we can have Lolly and Knockout on form, we have got an attack and a half. Get Taylor or Graben on form with Freeman on form. What an attack we have for this level.
Right, look at this. Look at this, right? Look at that. Assombalonga very clearly ahead of Worrell. You can see Worrell's foot is his furthest part forward, but you can tell due to shadows that Assombalonga's head is further forward than his foot.
Yeah, it was offside.
It was absolutely offside. I've actually managed to get
Who was the linesman then, Bray? Who was the linesman?
The linesman, I don't know, but it was the referee's fault because the referee should have seen it.
Well, the linesman has a better angle than the ref.
And Andy Woolmer. No, he didn't because there were like 3 players between him and. Yeah, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was a guy warming up and 7 people in between him and the play, so I can't put it that much on the linesman. But either way, let's see. We had a penalty shout. When was our penalty shout? Where Knockout got fouled, but nothing was given.
I can't remember.
What minute
I
was
only
that?
remember the poor play that we had, which was pretty much every single minute. So if you just look at, I think Boro deserved the win. Really, I think they do.
We were
They
just
played well for like 50 minutes. They got the 2-goal advantage and they sat off, and we couldn't break them down. We had 4 shots all game.
Well, we
one on
did
target,
break them
1
down.
goal.
Well, we did break them down. We scored a goal, and we got in the right position. Should have had 2 penalties, and one of their goals was offside. They shouldn't have even had that 2-goal advantage. That's the entire thing that I mean.
When were the 2 penalties?
About halfway through the first half, a cross came in, and Johnny Howson just hit away with his arm. And the second one, Anthony Knockout got. Let's see. I'm trying to find the thing. It was somewhere, but at some point he got. I'm trying to find the clip now, but he tried to get up for the header and he just got pushed over in the back. That's as far as I know, you aren't allowed to do that. Right, so I'm gonna check like the 60th minute roughly because that's after Knockout came on.
I don't know why he consistently gives Graban captaincy.
Yeah, that is really annoying me now. It is annoying me. Like, just look at one of the last YouTube videos on the Forest channel. They're filming here. Worrell says hello. Graban looks at the camera, completely ignores it. It doesn't show much. It doesn't mean
everything about Worrell's a captain kind of person.
Exactly.
The interview that he did the other day, that 15 questions of Worrell, the whole time upbeat, happy, funny, but professional.
He wants to play for Forest, and
that's just the kind of person you need as a captain.
I'd rather have Yates captain over Graban.
I like
Yates,
he was more of a captaincy kind of player. He was
I'd rather Yates captain than Graban. Like Yates is just like Worrell.
Worrell and Yates, no matter what the score, what the result is, they both will always put in a shift. Always.
That's what I love about both of them. They'll always try. They're Forest fans. They're going to give 110% every game.
Exactly. If I was a Forest player, I would give 110%. If you were, David, you would give 110%.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of us here would give
159%.
I'm not saying that Graban he doesn't care, because that picture against Millwall he quite clearly does, because where he celebrated, but he's just a striker being captain. I've always thought it's wrong.
Defender or goalkeeper for me.
I've always said with Graban, I'd rather him concentrate on the goals, not what Ribeira's doing or Christie's doing or Samba's doing.
Probably why he's only scored 2 goals all season.
I want
Because
them
you look
being
at last season, he always
The argument
concentrated on
is
trying to get the goals.
Wait, who are we talking about now?
Grab him
Grabban. He's only scored once, hasn't
twice.
2 goals, one of them a penalty, which shouldn't have
he? Was
stood.
it? Oh
really.
yeah, he did get that penalty, didn't he? What do you mean it shouldn't have stood?
It took 2 touches.
Well, if we go to the fine margins, then we'd be doing a lot
So
better
now.
anyway.
Yeah, against Arsenal, shouldn't have stood.
I can't find the.
That's a
Declan Rudd was going the right way, but the touch took it the opposite direction, and it was a goal.
No, he meant to go. He meant to go to the right.
Mm-hmm. There was absolutely no second touch there at all. No.
You had to slow it down to like 0.002
Yeah, they said
to actually see the double touch.
they said that they slowed it right down in the home commentary box, and I was like, yeah, that's a double touch. It's like, well, if they've had to slow it right down, how's the lino or the referee gonna see it if it's in normal?
True.
What happened after knockout was fouled. What happened straight after? I think must have taken it to the corner because I would have thought that it would be.
I heard that
we got a corner.
I heard that he went towards the ball or something like that. I don't know.
David looks deflated.
What?
Just depressing.
Disappointed. How many games that we get done out of by the referee? Because I think that we may not have played the best, but it's a sign of a good team when you can win without playing well.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm. Not sure of that.
And,
unless you've
we've
got the referee basically as like the 12th man.
Yeah. It was not great, really, the performance. We dominated the ball.
Oh, I think that I might have found it now. No, I
12% of
haven't.
possession if we win a game 1-0. I'd rather that be the case than us have like 80% of the ball and not score any goals.
No, us as well, Charlie.
We do get a massive amount of ball, don't
we? We get recently the referees. I think they've always been crap English referees.
Yeah, but they seem to have been extra bad recently.
Because VAR's come in from it, and all the Premier League refs who come into the EFL games expect VAR to do all the work for them, but yet in the EFL we don't have VAR.
Exactly.
EFL VAR aren't.
Okay, you can literally just argue about the Cardiff.
Neil Warnock is bad. He is an angry little Yorkshire man, and I don't like him.
Like, I'd rather see fluid football. You know, if I had the choice between, say, Bielsa and Warnock, I would choose Bielsa.
He's an ugly night. He's a nasty, angry.
That's a way to shut you up.
He's a nasty.
Live on stream as well.
He's a nasty, angry 95-year-old Yorkshire man, and I do not like him.
Yeah, I want to see fluid football and have Neil Warnock, but on paper he's got the most promotions. Yes, he does. Okay, but I want to see fluid football. I saw that.
Well, on paper, Forest have like the most in the division, so we should be like leading the division.
When was that, David? When was that?
Yeah, we had like probably the most shots or chances created or something like that. It's just that we had no goals. But yeah, by projected. Wait, what the hell was that?
You don't want to know.
What? I missed it. I think I missed it.
It was.
I hate you in every single way.
What absolutely incredible editing.
I know.
This. I'm going to tell you this face to face. Get rid of that image forever. Let it perish.
That was fine.
And that one. And that one. What that? A Rad's logo with a Derby logo on.
Make them delicious.
I'm going to end the stream now.
When?
He signed like yesterday.
Bloody hell, he does.
Yeah, lads. If you have enjoyed, make sure
Like and subscribe to Rad.
Like,
Follow
subscribe.
at Rad23 on Twitter and at
Keo, we saw you cry on the telly. Cry on the telly. We saw you cry on the
We're all
telly.
insane on this channel. There'll be a video tomorrow, believe it or not, with me and Tristan.
No, there won't.
About Swansea City thrashing us at the weekend.
There will not be one tomorrow.
Apparently, there won't come towards, even though he does not run this channel.
I do now.
I'm gonna guys. I'm gonna send a tweet to Richard Keogh.
Right,